Hi, you're watching the movie Canon? Watch Geo.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. I'm Giovanni, and this is Figure Stock, episode number 55. It is Friday, May 16th, 2025, and we have a lot of news to talk about here, a lot of 1/6 scale news, Star Wars, X-Men 97, we have the Fantasy Figure Zone, we have a special version of Keep, Gift, or Destroy, submitted by one of the Canon Council members here tonight, and then I'm going to do a new game called Know Thy Fellow Collector. So that should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. We'll test it out, and if it's good, we'll try it again later. But thank you so much for joining us here tonight. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, thank you so very much. But let's go ahead and get started with my Canon Council, as I like to call them. Let's go ahead and bring in the very first one of the night. You guys know him as Mr. 1 Adam 12.
Since I was 3 or 4 years old, I've loved Star Wars, so we'll keep moving. We're getting into Double Jeopardy where things really get tense. Iron Man, knowing that the original Avengers are destroyed and the MCU goes down the drain. And also knowing that we destroyed Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh, man.
Hey Adam, how you doing?
Apologize in advance. I'm starting to get a cold a little bit today. So I apologize. I'm a little sniffly. Hey, I noticed you did a few edits to the intro. It looks good. You added some scenes from different movies there.
Oh, for your intro.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Actually, I've had it there for like over a month.
Maybe I needed to be sick to notice it.
Right? No, it goes like real quick, because I know you're like saying it, you know, all the movies. And I was like, why don't I just add like the images of the movies you're talking about, right? So I just added them, and but yeah, Adam, as always, thank you for joining us, even though you're not 100%. So I do appreciate that. And then if you need to step out or whatever, of course you can do that, you know, whenever you need to. But you have your Metallica shirt there. It's kind of breaking up there, Adam. Or it's freezing a bit. It's freezing a little bit there. You may have to maybe sign out or come back in. I'll bring you back in. But let's bring in the next Canon Council member of the night. You guys know him as the new Total Recall Figure Stock champion. Let's bring in Mr. Eddie Money Mendez right now.
And I think I told you this when I met you in person, dude, but you kind of look like Buzz to me. Like,
what the hell?
Live action Buzz.
I don't think you told me that. You probably thought it, but I don't think you told me that.
Buzz Lightyear to me, dude. You got
to the movie canon and beyond.
Right.
One.
Hey Eddie, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I love that you threw in that punch at the end of that clip because I feel like that's me with all the Andor fans.
Oh wow,
But,
okay, all right.
I got my for whoever knows, I got my Shasta, if anybody knows Shasta, and then I got my Mexican Fritos tonight. So ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? I'm trying
I've never seen those before. Where'd
They're
you get
good.
those at?
Chili lemon.
Oh,
all the
God.
gas stations are starting to carry like the actual ones you get in Mexico, I guess.
Oh shit, okay.
But they're good. They're good if you like the chili lemon corn nuts or whatever from back in the day when you're in high school or whatever. But
oh yeah, the corn nuts.
I'm trying to tap into my inner Mexican for Maso Menos tomorrow. So I heard they only let I heard they only let Mexicans on there. But then I remember Marco's on there, so I was like, oh, I'm all right.
Oh wow, okay, all right.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday, Eddie. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice shirt
again.
too. Look at you. With the
oh yeah,
vintage.
thank you. Yeah, I bought it at the. Got it at the. Well, I didn't go in person. I ordered it online, but it is from the last Blockbuster that's open in Oregon.
Oh dang!
So I ordered it from them, and I think they're still open. I'm pretty sure they're still open. So you can order these shirts and like merchandise from them because they're like kind of like. I want to say that they're kind of surviving on that stuff right now, like all the merch from the nostalgia Blockbuster stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I got it. But thank you, Eddie, as always, for joining us here. Let's bring in my next Canon Council member of the night. You guys know him as Mr. Feel the Burn, Mr. Roberts. Horror remakes only. Start.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Slumber Party Massacre. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Silent Night.
Point goes to Robert. So you survived, Robert. So there you go.
You did it!
Robert. Yeah, right?
It.
Yep.
It. Thank you. Wow.
Yep, of course. Yeah,
Holy shit.
I was trying to see how it would work with the rest of the background. Yeah. I think they worked out okay. It could be better, but referring to the dialogue, Freddy's dialogue, right? For your intro there. But Robert, thank you so much for joining us. Saw you on Copper Drop last night, so
yes,
it was nice seeing you there.
It was totally fun. It was really fun. Got to hang out, make some jokes, make Austin nervous. So yeah, it was a good time. All in a good time. Yeah. Right. Sorry. Well, sorry, I'm a little giggly tonight. So.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
If you know, you know. Anyway.
I do know. But thank you so much, Mr. Feel the Burn, Mr. Robert. Let's bring my next Canon Council member of the night, Mr. Jay Feezy.
You guys ain't ready for this one. Oh man, Gio asked me, it's like fantasy figure. I'm like, oh, that's right. So it took me a minute. I was like, okay, what am I gonna pick? Oh man, here we go. It is bam.
Oh my dude,
Darkness.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. What is up, my dudes, panelists, man, future upcoming panelists, chat. Happy Friday, all. You guys know the anthem. Anthem, it's Friday night. I'm feeling all right, man. Salud, everybody. Hope you all having a good one so far. And yeah, Robert, I caught that also when Freddie said that quote. I was like, oh, he did it. He did it.
I'm so happy. That's the best
awesome.
line ever.
Nice touch. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And Eddie, those chips look good, man. I'm a big fan of chili lime chips. So I'm
if you can find
trying to see
them.
if I can keep a lookout for those. Those look good.
I see them at 7-Eleven and like all the gas stations around here now. So
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check those out, man.
Man, hey,
man.
I still need to get those pickled
the
hot
Cheetos.
Cheetos.
You better
I can't
find them,
get
dude.
at
They're
my
selling
store,
out.
So I'm gonna have to see if I can get them on Amazon.
Oh. Oh wow.
Those are good. Those are the best if you like to eat chips in sandwiches, you know, like back in the day too.
Oh,
when we were in
yeah.
middle school. Those ones are the best because if you like pickles, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love pickles.
Good call.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Fizi, thank you so much for joining us again here tonight.
Sir.
And let's see. Let's bring in my next Canon Council member. He has returned to Figure Stock. He kicked off the show back in January of 2024. Let's bring in Mr. Yomo with all the juice for today. Let's bring him in here right now.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to destroy Carnage.
I'm leaving I'm leaving this now.
Whoa. Yeah, let's go. I haven't seen that in a while.
I know it feels so old now. This intro, like even your logo's outdated as hell now. I have to change it.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I appreciate you having me on. It's been a while. Starting to streaming with some new people here, so I'm happy to be on with you guys and have some fun tonight. So.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, Yomo. That you better come back here for tonight here. I do appreciate that as always. So let's go ahead and bring in. Actually, let's bring Mr. Adam. I can see him here now. Hey, Adam. Can you hear us?
Technical difficulties. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine. So how you doing? You got cut off.
I had to go downstairs, reset the modem and router and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we'll. Who knows?
Yeah. Overall, you're ready for tonight, there, Adam.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was mentioning your Metallica shirt.
Yeah. From their second best album, and Justice for All. Best.
Oh, okay. What's the first one? What's the first best one? I think Adam's frozen again. Well, we'll come back to you again, Adam.
Oh, he's still thinking. He's thinking about it.
Oh, he's still thinking.
There you go.
No, it's
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There's something going on with the internet. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Adam, as always, thank you so very much there for joining us here. And let's bring my, I believe it's, the last Canon Council member of the night. Well, actually, there might be X-Man. X-Man might be joining us a little later. He said he might be late. But let's bring in Mr. Valkyrie Magnus. Valkyrie, how you doing?
Great. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me, Gio.
Definitely.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey, Valkyrie, what is up?
Hello.
I went to watch a movie last night in the theater.
Yes.
And I thought of Valkyrie for a bit because of a certain location. I don't think it's I just won't say anything. But it reminded me of the Space Needle. So, Mr. Valkyrie, thank you so much for joining us here as always. Very much appreciated there. And let's see. Okay, so Adam's still there. All right, cool. All right, looks like we're good. Like I said, if X-Man joins us later, of course, we'll bring him on here. But let's go ahead and get started here with the chats. So let's begin here. Let me just move this real quick here. Oh, looks like we're good there. All right, so go back to the beginning here, and we have Valkyrie Magnus warming up the chat. Good evening, friends. Hello, Valkyrie. Thank you for joining us in the live chat as well as the panel. Channel member, and Mr. Brick Artemis, who's a moderator, says hello. Thank you, Brick, for joining as always. Great supporter. Feel the Burn also warming up the chat, a channel member and a Canon Council member here tonight as well. Thank you so much, Roberts. Jose Plus, a moderator as well, says hey everyone, TGIF, and he's doing the Más o Menos tomorrow, so we'll talk about that later in the show. A little plug there, because there's a couple of panelists here tonight that will be on tomorrow morning. So thank you so much there, Mr. Jose Plus. And Adam also warming up the chat. Hello, everyone. Hit the like button on the way in. And yes, thank you so much for that, Adam. Go ahead and do that, guys. Doesn't cost you much and would really appreciate it. So thank you so very much there. Let's see. Then we have Yomo also in the live chat and in the panel. Says, yo, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much, Yomo, for that as well. Channel member. Christian Crosshair Cooper dropping by. What's up, guys? Hello, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Supporter. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us here. Let's have fun tonight, says Mr. Valkyrie Magnus. Definitely, right?
Yes, sir.
And Jose says, those Fritos are awesome. He says, so I guess he's tried them. So I may have to try them. I'm sure there's somewhere near me. I doubt that there isn't. I just haven't really looked. But let's see. Eddie says, they're pretty bomb, Jose. So there you go there. Mr. L. Walker, a channel member, also dropping by here, says, happy Friday, fellas.
What up, Larry?
Thank you so much.
Friday.
Larry, thank you so very much. Great supporter. And Feezy saying, there it is. You are all my children. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly right. Yes. Yeah. I was really concerned that it would be too much with the audio and wouldn't work. I think it worked fine from my
it sounded good. Yeah.
Yep. So let's see. Mr. SB, a channel member as well. Feezy. Got a good intro, so he's liking the intro there. So there you go. Thank you so much, Mr. SB.
Damn right.
Right. Let's see. Right. So it was a collab. Correct. Let's see. And then a Blurred Dad Life, a channel member, says Friday night. Let's go.
Let's go, Blurred Dad. What's up?
Let's go.
Very much appreciate that. And hopefully we can have Mr. Blurred Dad Life on here soon on Figure Stock. I'll reach out to him later on. But thank you so much, Mr. Blurred Dad Life. Let's see. Mr. Moose also here in the live chat, a channel member. Thank you, Mr. Moose, for joining us. And I think he has the Mr. Bobo show tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning, I believe.
Oh yeah.
So Mr. Bubble or Bigger in a Bubble and Mr. Moose, they're on a live stream tomorrow morning, at least here in California, 9 a.m. I think it's noon, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me there, Mr. Moose. Let's see, Mr. TJ Mike also joining us here tonight. Happy Friday, collectors.
Hey, TJ.
What's up, Mike? Happy Friday.
Thank you so much for joining us. There you go. Mr. Moose says, program note, tomorrow at noon Eastern time on the Figure in a Bubble channel on YouTube will be the newest live episode of Moose and me. Come and enjoy the train wreck, he says. All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Mr. Moose. And then Mr. Ben also dropping by here. Ben Thomas.
Hey,
everyone.
What's up, Ben?
Thank you for coming back. I saw you on here last week.
Mr. Nutter
Thank
Butter.
you so much. Right. Let's see. No, I don't think I will, says Mr. S-Beam.
I don't think
let's see. Jose says, damn, you called Brick the former Total Recall champion. I didn't say that. But I didn't say all that. Right. So I just said that Eddie's the new Total Recall Figure Stop champion. That's all I said. But thank you so much, guys, for joining us here tonight. Very much appreciated, as always. So everyone's here, right? Okay, yeah. All right. So let me start with this real quick here. I always just do like a little update on the movie box office summer 2025 draft. Some of you guys did it, like 8 of you guys did it. So just a little update, whoever wins at the end of I guess it'll be the last day, September 30th. So if you guys selected your films based on the draft that we did, Adam is number 1 because it's the only movie that's been out. So all the other movies have not been released, but we're about to get some They're about to come out like next week. Lilo and Stitch comes out, so we'll see the box office numbers of that. That's S Beams.
That's going to be huge.
Other ones. I think it is. I really think it is going to be pretty big. And then some other films like Mission Impossible that comes out next Friday as well. So that's Matthew's pick. So I'll be keeping you guys updated on this. The winner wins a $25 gift card to Sideshow, or Amazon, whichever one you want. By the end of the game, September 30th. All right, so
it's gonna be Lilo and Stitch and Rebirth.
Oh, right. Let's see here. So it looks like there's a couple in there. Let's see. Jose says the panel better swing by and cast their votes for the best pitch tomorrow morning. He says
yes.
Yeah, so we'll be plugging that a little later there. So thank you so much. All right, so let's start with what is the first one? I kind of wanted to wait for X-Man to talk about the Nightcrawler, the Mondo Nightcrawler. So I'll wait for a little bit. So let me go ahead and get started with this one here. Let me move this real quick. Okay, so we have the release of the Batman Ben Affleck 2.0 from Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. It has been released. The sideshow price that you see here was $290 or $350 for the deluxe. It is waitlisted. It was announced back in December of 2023. The movie figure file, again, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, released on March 25th, 2016, Warner Brothers. The Rotten Tomato score of this film was 29%. So the critics gave it a positive review out of 438 reviews, and 63% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 100,000 submissions. The worldwide box office is $874.4 million. I have the, as a lot of you guys know, that I'm collecting not every single iteration of Batman, but mainly the live action and maybe some TV Batman, like the animated series, the Conroy one. So I have the Ben Affleck, the tactical suit from Justice League, but I did like this one more, the 2.0 here when it was first announced. We have the blogger photos, and I think it is a little bit divisive there. The head sculpt is not 100%. I still think it looks good. It's definitely not great. With the cowl, it's definitely I think a lot better. And then I really like that diorama. That's like one of the main things. I really like the diorama, and I can pose him like that. And I always like that suit, the Ben Affleck suit from this film. I liked it more than the one from Justice League. So I was like, I'm gonna get this, and then I'll try to sell the tactical suits. Like I said, I don't like selling shit, but I may have to do it. But because I don't really like to have too many doubles of the same type of character or iteration, like the same version, like in this case of Ben Affleck. But what do you guys think? Let's throw this to Mr. Jay Feezy. I'm not sure if you were ever interested in this one here, but what are your quick thoughts there?
No, this suit wasn't one of my favorites. Like I said in the chat, I like the comic version of this one, so that's the one I have on pre-order. The Hot Toys Dark Knight Returns. But as a figure, man, I've said this before when we were talking about when this was announced. This is just a great figure, I think, for the value overall, because everything that comes with the options. So for those who are a fan of this one and don't have already this version of Batman, yeah, I think this is a good get here. I mean, I think it's a good win all around. And like all the figures that come out, there's always a debate on how good the head sculpt looks. It's just always going to be subjective. We say that all the time, right? Every time a figure comes out, it's like, okay, it's a downgrade, and it rarely is as good as a prototype. If the prototype is good, sometimes that even then that the prototype is debatable. But it's a good figure all around. It's just a pass for me. So for those who are looking forward to getting this one, and it's a good figure. Like I said, I'm all about just getting good figures in general. And so this is a great figure, with everything that it comes with.
Yeah. How about you, Mr. Yomo? What are your thoughts on this Batfleck 2.0?
I think it looks great. Love the proportions. I think the head sculpt is fine. I mean, it could be improved a little bit. I wish they could get his stubble a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
His facial hair, but I think it looks great. I'm personally not gonna get it because I have the original one, and that was gifted to me by my uncle. So it has like sentimental value. I probably won't get rid of it, even though, you know, at some point it's gonna flake away probably. But just deal with it because I don't think I want another one. I would like to get his armored version. That is a look that I would like to get for him, but this one in particular, I'm not gonna get. But I think it looks fantastic. Awesome work on the proportions. I think the cow look is the way to go. I probably, me personally, I wouldn't really use the Bruce Wayne head unless I, you know, got like a suit or like a separate body for him, maybe something like that. But yeah, I think it's great. One of the mouth plates on the cow looks a little weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys saw that one. It's not. That one's the regular one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's pictures in the. There might be pictures
When
of it in
he's
the
like,
blogger.
has that worried look? Where he's just
Yeah,
like,
it's-
yeah.
It's weird. It's like
Hot
bottom
Toys
feet,
always has one Batman look that's always like WTF.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. It's good. It looks great though.
Yeah. Mr. Adam, any thoughts on this 2.0?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get that's down the road here. When I say down the road, like when it gets like underground figures or Hot Wars or something, I am gonna pick this up. I'm on waitlist on Sideshow. I guess if my waitlist is pulled, which my waitlist never gets pulled, but if it does, I will get it from Sideshow. I'm gonna get this, but I'm not gonna get this so much as Batman because this is like hashtag not my Batman. My Batman's Christian Bale or Michael Keaton or Patterson. I like him too.
Everyone except that.
I actually did not hate these movies. I thought Batman versus Superman, the director's cut or special edition, whatever it's called, is actually not too bad a film.
It's the only way to watch it.
And the Snyder cut is, you know, I like the Snyder cut of Justice League.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna display him not as, I mean, he'll be in the suit. I want that sad Ben. That not the messy hair, but the non-messy hair, which we're seeing right there. I want the sad. As a fan of Ben Affleck, because I don't think I'm ever going to get my Goodwill Hunting figures. As much as I want those, it's never going to happen unless, you know, I get wealthy and I pay some sculptor to commission them. So beyond that, this is my best chance of getting a solid Ben Affleck figure. So I am going to get the Bruce Wayne, and I'm going to display him with the Bruce Wayne head sculpt, you know, wearing the suit.
Okay. Let's see. Eddie, any thoughts on this? I know you're a fan of Snyder's verse, so what are your thoughts?
This is the best Batman. This is the best DC movies. This is the best out of all of those DC movies. It wakes up every morning and pisses excellence. So anybody that Brick, especially, James Gunn universe will never live up to this. So ever. You can quote me on that when the next one flops.
Wow.
Shots fired.
This is an amazing figure. I think it's great. I do think the unmasked sculpt, something about the eyes bugs me. Like, I don't know if they're too big but that's where it loses me, the eyes. But usually when I see stuff in person, I'm like, oh, it's way better. Like, I know people don't like the 1972 Hugh Jackman, right? They didn't like that likeness. And I have it in person. I think it's great. So that wouldn't bug me too much. Plus, I'm not going to use... I mean, I might like get a suit or something. Well, you can't even use that head sculpt, right? Because it's got the traps with it. So I don't know. The only way I'd use it is if it had like... I could do like a suited Batman or Ben Affleck, or like the one that Topo did with the overcoat from The Funeral. I would probably do that look for Batfleck. But I really like it. I think everything else about it is perfect to me. Like the body proportions. The only nitpick I have, and I feel like I always say this, is you can see the lats from the back of the figure, but in the front of the figure, it doesn't have the taper enough where the lats are. Like, he should be wider there, and even the shoulders could be a little more defined, especially in that suit. Like, he had super defined delts, like side delts. So those things bug me, but it's still really good, you know. Still pretty damn sick. And I love the Cal sculpt. Like, I think that's pretty damn close to perfect. Like, his likeness and everything in the Cal sculpt is pretty dope. So I like it a lot. I thought I had it on pre-order, but I don't. So it's still up on Underground Figures. I'll probably order it with them because I have the Armored 2.0 on order.
Oh, okay.
So, but I need them both. I don't have a Batfleck. So dude, I like it so much, I'll get the in-art too. So I'll have both of them. I don't care. Yeah.
All right.
All the Batman.
Oh, right. Mr. Valkyrie, any thoughts on this Batfleck 2.0?
Well, I wasn't collecting at the time when the 1.0 came out, so I'm glad to see a 2.0. I'm a big fan of the Snyderverse. I actually have Nightmare Batman and the Tactical Suit Batman, so can't wait to get this one. I might actually use the Ben Affleck head sculpt since the other two already have their masks on, just to have something different. But we'll see. I mean, like, if I look at it and say, well, maybe I just want the whole Batman look, and I'll just do it. But if not, I'll just give that a try for maybe a month or two, see how I like it. But I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this one here. Like I said, it's not 100%, but I think it's going to work for my collection for sure. So, Mr. Roberts, any thoughts?
For people who are getting this version, you know, the Hot Toys version, I mean, it's still a good figure. However, I do have some nitpicks about it. I mean, one, the cowl sculpt. I mean, I think the neck is way too long. You know, it should be like closer to the shoulder blades, because like I remember the movies and his head was like more down, like closer to his clavicle.
I did see that too. The neck is long.
I mean, it's just way too long. I don't know why Hot Toys does that. I mean, I guess for the moving head sculpt, yeah, you have to maybe make it longer, but still, they could have just worked it out where they could just kind of take in that head a little bit more. His body proportions are okay. However, I do think like the chest could be a little bit wider and a little bit more puffy. Because when I look at pictures, I always see like him just being like puffed out and just like a beast, you know? Another thing, I still think the suit could have been a little bit more lighter, in my opinion. Because I look at all the promo pictures of him, and it just seems like the suit is a little bit more lighter, and you could really see the gray and not like muted gray like this. But I mean, I don't know what Inart's going to do. I don't know if they're going to do this kind of the same color or if they're going to go brighter or what. But I mean, I'm not getting this. I can patiently wait on the Inart and see what they do, because I kind of trust them more than Hot Toys. And yeah, and this head sculpt, it's okay when I watched Figure Hideout's video, but just these promo pictures, it just looks rough. But I'm happy for those who are getting it. I mean, you can look forward to that. You know, but yeah.
Okay, I agree with everything Robert said, 100%. I think I become a cuck when it comes to this IP, so I'm gonna get it anyway. But I do think
real.
Robert's right 100% on all of it. So
yeah, I'm just following the rule of 1/6 collecting, either buy nice or buy twice. So
okay. All right. Any other thoughts, guys, on this Batfleck 2.0 before we move on to I think it's the first figure price rate.
I was gonna say to add, I like all the cuts and those details in the suit. I like all those battle damage. I haven't really compared it to the movie, but I just love when they do stuff like that. Add those like little details. That looks pretty badass. Just have it.
Well, you mentioned that in in Figure Hideout's review. He did mention all the.
Oh, did he? Okay.
That is in the movie, and it's good to see all the detail on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just watched his review a few hours ago, and I did see that where he compared it to the movie. So yeah, that is cool.
All right. I think we lost Adam because I don't see him anywhere. So hopefully he'll come back here soon. All right, so let's move on to the next thing here, guys. And let me see what it is actually. Oh, so it is the figure price, right? So you guys have something to write with. So there's only one figure price right tonight because the other ones are going to be the other game that I'm going to try tonight. But you guys have seen this before. Let's see here. And then if you're a channel member, you'll get 10 credits, for each win. This is just for the figure price right. There won't be any credits for the new game because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. So that one is just like a test run in a way. But here's the figure price right. As always, it's I'll show a figure and you guys guess what is the sideshow retail price. You cannot go over, and it has to be under $25. And he have Mr. Adam is back. Welcome back, Adam. Can you hear us? I think you might be muted. Can you hear me, Adam?
He can hear us. We can't hear him, I think.
Oh, yeah, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Being off, just the internet, just wonderful internet. So
yeah. Let me go back to this before we do that real quick, you guys. Let's see. I think I missed some of you guys' chats. Where is it?
We're on the figure price. Okay.
Yeah, figure price right. Yomo says, or Jose says that Yomo, is he here? Is there a giveaway? So he won something earlier today, but let's see. Dang. So you ready for the Tumblr? Says Mr. Walker to Mr. Moose. What time is the show?
I am
11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Says Adam. Mr. Blur.live says I have the Nightmare Batman, but I really need a proper caped and cowled Batfleck. He says there. It says gotta choose between Más o Menos or Moose and Me. I don't know. Says Mr. SB. And Mr. Blue dropping by, channel member as well. Hey everyone, hello, Mr. Blue. Thank you so much for joining us. And Blue will be on the Met Report tomorrow, so catch that, the Jim Carrey filmography. So we'll go over those films. Not all of them, because there's a lot of his earlier movies that are not really known that well. But we'll be doing a lot of them tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mr. Blue. Then we have Minato Namikaze 34. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, everyone. Hello there. I don't think I've seen you.
Hey,
welcome.
Before.
It's my buddy.
Thank you so
nice
much
name.
for joining us. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought I wasn't going to be able to pronounce it, but I think I did okay. But
you did really good.
Yeah, Naruto. Yeah.
Right. Yomo already won giveaway today. Right. Yes. So the streak continues. My sister Alice dropping by. Hello, Alice, a channel member as well. Thank you for joining us here.
Hello.
Let's see. El Walker says, "I don't need this, but I gotta get this." Yeah, that's
I got it.
a lot of us.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
You don't need this stuff.
Let's see. The Mr. Where'd you get that, Mr. Cody? Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Cody. Thank you for coming back here on Figures Talk. Much appreciated there. This is my first stream here, and glad to be here. Well, thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much for
Welcome.
joining us.
Welcome.
Hope you enjoy the show here tonight, and then you'll come back and join us again. Thank you so much. All right, guys, you guys have something to write with, right? So here we go. This is the one from last week. We ran out of time, so I didn't have it. So Bane 2.0. What is the sideshow retail price of Bane 2.0? The one that I originally missed because I was like, I don't need Bane. And then I saw the blogger photos, and then I was like, what the hell was I thinking? And then eventually I did get him, but Frankensons. But
I kind of remember talking to you about price on that one, but It wasn't the sideshow price, I don't think.
Nope, definitely not. Although it wasn't as bad though, as I thought they were going to sell it for. It was actually not too bad.
All right,
but
ready. Yeah.
you guys ready? Let me see if I have something here. Mr. Blue says, "Yeah, man, looking forward to talking about Jim Carrey with y'all." Definitely, Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, 12:35 p.m. Pacific time, after Más o Menos and after Moose and me, it'll be my stream. So hopefully you guys still have energy to watch this filmography. And then there's always the replay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and full screen. Let's start with. Oh, you guys are ready, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's start with Adam. Mr. Adam. Mr. Adam. He says $295. Okay, so $295. All right. So let's go to Eddie. And Eddie says $315. All right. Valkyrie is saying $305.
Yeah, I thought it was $295. They said $305, so we'll see.
That was my second guess, Valkyrie. So we'll see.
And Mr. Peasy, he says $300. A solid $300. All right. Mr. Yomo. Wait, where's Yomo? Oh, there he is. Yomo.
I went a little too high. We'll see.
$335. Okay, $335. And
not including tax, Yomo. Not including tax.
Feel the burn, Mr. Robert. He says it's $325.
Okay.
$325. And then, oh yeah, we don't have X-Men here yet. Okay. So, all right, guys. So let's look at the live chat now. Well, let's see if we've got any in there. Mr. Blue says, welcome to Minato. And S-Beam says $310. So he's saying it's $310. All right. And then if you guys are in the live chat, you could guess as well. You could make your guesses. Just ask you not to look it up, or it'll ruin the game. So here we go. So let's see who got it.
Drum roll.
Oh, 314.
Oh, dang.
Who did 315?
Oh, I did 315.
Damn. You hate to see it.
Wait, just want to get 310?
Was it 99, bro? I feel like if it was 314.99, I should.
I thought it was kind of odd when I saw it, because I've seen this price many times for this figure, and that's like an odd number for the price, but
it's strange.
Yeah.
But I think Valkyrie got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The closest one. Yeah. Valkyrie.
Wait, 310?
Blue was
305?
Ooh. Blue S-Beam, yeah.
So there you go.
What did Valkyrie write? Was it 305?
Yeah, he got 305.
He said 305. Yeah, right. And then Blue Tattoo
yeah.
said 310. So Blue Tattoo would have won if he was on the panel, but I can't give the credits on the live chat. But so he would have won right there. So
you get a thumbs up, Blue. Good job. Attaboy.
Yeah, good job there, Mr.
Good job, Blue Tattoo.
He was spendy because of the seamless upper body. Okay, yeah, and so it's a great figure.
And the diorama base, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. The base.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that was it for the figure price right. The next one will be the new game, but we'll get to that one later. All right, so what's next? Let's see here.
Might as well get your Star Wars out the way.
How do you know?
I'm sure that's the next topic. I'm sure.
Yeah. Now I can wake up. Okay, Star Wars. What?
Now I can go sleep.
And Robert's gonna go to sleep. Yeah.
Right. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. From Attack of the Clones.
You're gonna summon Evil Sneaker, bro.
Besides Kenobi from Kenobi show, we really only had Ben Kenobi, which doesn't feature Ewan McGregor's likeness, of course. And that Ben Kenobi is one of the best head sculpts that Hot Toys has done. I love my Revenge of the Sith one. It's kind of getting dated compared to what's coming out now, and we're getting this clone stuff and the Mandalorian one, but I feel like we had Qui-Gon, we had Darth Maul, there's been multiple opportunities for even a Padawan version, and then the whole 20th Attack of the Clones line just came out, and they went like absolutely deep in that line, and I collected a lot from that line, and the only thing I feel that was missing that I really wanted to see to put that cherry on the top was this guy. I think mullet Obi Wan is pretty iconic in itself as well. I definitely would just welcome this, whether that be an artisan version because of this luscious hair or even sculpted.
So there you go, guys. A fantasy figure realized in the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones, Episode 2. So you know what that means, right? A fantasy figure realized. Hopefully I'm not alone, but
get them ready.
We take a shot. We take a
Hello.
shot. So congrats to Collecting Madness, Mr. Chris. There you go. So it begins. All right. So here you go, guys. So so we have now. I mean, it makes sense that they would make this, right? Because there's plenty of figures now for Attack of the Clones, and you know they didn't do Obi-Wan Kenobi from that film. I'm still waiting for Padawan Obi-Wan from Phantom Menace. I'm still waiting for him. I don't need multiple Obi-Wans. The only. Well, let me rephrase that.
What?
The only
Juan Obi-Wan?
Juan? Hey.
No. I do. Actually, I'm going to rephrase that because I would want the Alec Guinness Obi-Wan. Yes. But when it comes to Ewan McGregor, I only need the Padawan because I want to recreate that a Duel of Fates scene. I just got Darth Maul 2.0 yesterday, and that's all I have from that trio. So I'm excited for a lot of you guys who wanted this guy here. The difference this time, like some of the artisans, is that you get the sculpted hair, so it's cool that that was an option for whoever wanted this. But I'm gonna throw it to Eddie. So what are your thoughts on this Obi-Wan Kenobi here?
I love Attack of the Clones. I think, I know that one gets shit on as being like the worst of the prequels, and I loved it. It's the introduction of the clones. I do like there is some comedic aspects about him being Jesus Obi-Wan,
Oh, that's right.
The memes and everything. Like, I do love that. Because I would actually love to get that photograph and give it to Adriana's mom, because she would probably hang that and think it was Jesus. So I would love to do that, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if the likeness is there. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I was looking at it, I thought it's like 80% maybe. It's not perfect. I didn't like the Kenobi one either, though. Like, I really didn't like the proto, and I think the final became better than the proto, but I still didn't love it. And that one's similar to this. He has the longer hair too, and so I've never been like super happy with an Obi-Wan likeness, but I do want it. And if they're gonna re-release, well, not re-release, I guess they're doing a different version of Anakin from Attack of the Clones, then it would go good with him, and I'll probably get that one too. And then so I ordered both of them, the artisan and the sculpted. I prefer sculpted just because I'm not that big of a fan of artisan from Hot Toys. Like, I don't like some of the issues they've had, and I don't know. To me, they aren't nailing them. So, like, I prefer sculpted from Hot Toys. So I'm gonna keep the sculpted. I did get both because I was planning to use the artisan as like trade bait because I missed out on the Airborne Trooper and Cody. So if anybody wants to trade for those, I'm gonna keep that order for a while. But I'm gonna pre-order the sculpted through. I got it because I was worried it was gonna sell out too. I don't know why. I was just like, I feel like they're both gonna sell out. But I got it today, but I canceled it and I ordered it through Underground Figures. So, but it's a cool one. I'm glad they're doing it. But yeah, I think people would have rather seen the Phantom Menace one, and I don't blame them. Like, I hope we get that one too still. So we'll see.
Yeah, I really do hope they do that, because that's the one that I absolutely need. Actually, I forgot to open the movie figure files, so let's do that now real quick here. So from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, release date May 16th, so today's the anniversary, 2002. Lucasfilm, Rotten Tomato score, 61% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 309 reviews, and only 56% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 250,000 submissions. And when it comes to the price, I have both prices there. Although on Sideshow, the Artisan one is waitlisted now, so that one's not available for you to pre-order now. But the sculpted hair is $285, and the Artisan was $420. Expected to ship between April and September of 2026. So let's throw this to, of course, Mr. Feel the Burn, Mr. Roberts. How many of these will you be picking up? Go ahead.
Yes, I would like to make an announcement here and now. I have officially come out as a Star Wars fan. Y'all converted me. You made me see the light.
Congratulations.
And repent from my evil ways of loving my horror figures.
Your evil ways?
Yeah, it's bullshit. No, I did not get this. No.
Don't worry, no one believed that,
Y'all
Robert.
really thought I was serious. No.
Yeah. Jesus Kenobi forgives, Robert.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we keep his blessings. So anyway, no, this is a good looking figure. I did have some gripes about it. Like I talked about it on Copper Drop. Like I was like, is this a cartoon or is this like from a live action movie? Because the head sculpt kind of look cartoonish to me. The features on it. And I was just kind of like worried about the hair. I'm like, yeah, the sculpted hair. Why is it always the sculpted hair when they offer the better version than the Artisan one? It's like, why can't they just model it the same way as the sculpted one? I don't understand this. Like, and like, I have a question. Like, the people who got two, is there a process of what you're gonna do with two of these things? I mean, is there a reason why?
I'm not sure about this one specifically. I haven't heard.
I'd have one hanging from the droid and then one with Anakin. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
That droid is a selling point for me. I like that scene, dude, a lot. So.
Okay. So that's
But
the
see,
scene in the movie, right? Okay.
He looks all stubby right there, bro. I hate that.
See, the features just look weird. Like, I think the nose may be a little too big, and no,
a little bit,
just like borderline Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I just finished my White Russian right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
why the 5 head?
opinion,
I don't
man.
get it. Lower it down. Lower the son of a bitch down. My God. Giving that hard hairline. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a toupee. Ain't no.
So, Robert, you still haven't watched a Star Wars movie since this year at all, right?
Trust me, I tried to watch, actually back in the day when those prequels came out, I did go to the theaters to see them, thinking it would spark my interest. Maybe it's just sci-fi I don't like. I don't know.
Oh,
I would think horror and sci-fi. I would think you would like sci-fi because
Well,
you're a horror
I
fan.
do like sci-fi. I like some sci-fi. Like I like
Alien.
I like Aliens. I mean, Alien was fine, but yeah, I kind of prefer the second one. But I mean, I thought most people did. I mean, and I did enjoy Alien versus Predator. I think that was the best shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
put out. Because it kind of reminds me of, Jason versus Freddy. And,
Okay.
I love that stuff. But yeah.
My sister Alice saying, "Okay, bye, nerds. Have fun."
That's the best take of the night.
Alice. Thanks so much, Alice. I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks so much for dropping in here. All right, so let's bring my last Canon Council member of the night. Let's bring him in here right now, Mr. X-Man Supreme. And the last one is the brown.
Oh my god!
Suit.
Damn.
So
oh my god!
It's pretty easy, is it not, X-Men? Come on, bro.
Oh shit! All right.
So
Well, it was fun, you guys. I'll see y'all later.
They dip.
Oh, fuck off!
Rated R.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Dave. How you doing,
Damn
Dave?
Welcome, Dave.
Okay, we can get started now.
All right. Now hit play.
Where are you now?
I am in Houston,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
where it's hot and humid and it sucks.
Is it in Oklahoma like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We in the
well-
Midwest. Everything.
Oh.
down there.
Well, Mr. Dave, thank you for joining us here tonight. So
Glad to be here finally.
Yeah, man.
did you,
Salute.
did you pick this up? This Artisan Obi?
Nah, this ain't for me. I love how he looks like a little. He looks like he belongs in like the Willow Village right here, doesn't he?
Don't he though? Kind of like a tall.
Oh, holy shit! He does look like Willow,
Warwick
bro.
Davis.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
With his stubby neck,
I see
dude, he
it.
looks just like Willow.
What are they called?
Nelwins.
Nelwins, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Ed Morgan, yeah. What calls him Pecks.
Peck.
Yeah. There's a peck here with an acorn. Throw it at
Freaking Pecky Wan here.
Yeah. Oh man,
dude, I was gonna say, I thought Dave was already here when Yomo showed up, and then they're wearing the same shirt. They're wearing the same.
Just about. It looks the same.
Let's fucking go, dude.
His is a little bit more cooler.
Hell yeah.
A little more classic.
Oh,
it's exactly the same.
It's the same. No, just brighter.
have you guys checked your ancestry.com?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
That's awesome.
So let's see. Adam, how about you?
We're Wolver twinning.
Yeah.
Wolver twinning.
Yes.
Winverine.
What are your thoughts, Adam?
So I picked up Artisan Joe Dirt Obi Wan Kenobi today. It's actually the first. It's my second Artisan, but the first one I actually was able to get through Sideshow, and you know I wore my Metallica '80s metal band shirt because clearly Ewan McGregor as Obi Wan Kenobi, he was rocking the 80s, early 90s mullet, which was, this is when Obi-Wan was the front man for the band Winger and some other 80s hair metal bands. Listen, I'm with Eddie. I actually think Attack of the Clones gets kind of shit on, and it's once you get to the arena scene, about 2/3 of the way through, it really becomes a good movie. Then that last part of the movie, once you get past to "I truly deeply love you" nonsense, and they wheeled into the arena, dude, that becomes an awesome movie. And also, I do think the interaction between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jango Fett is really good. I enjoy that. You get the introduction to Count Dooku. I thought anytime Christopher Lee is in a film, he classes up the joint. So I like that. And I'm looking forward to this figure because this will complete my Attack of the Clones shelf. Right now I have Mando, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the Mandalorian armor as like a placeholder in that shelf. And the rest of the figures are from Attack of the Clones. So I'm happy to get this. I do understand what Gio, what you're saying, that it would be nice to have that Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi from Phantom Menace. I think that's probably the two figures I think people wanted the most. Would be probably number one. And I do think people wanted a 2.0 of the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi. So they're coming, but I'm happy. Hot Toys kind of gets hit for not finishing lines, and I think at least with this, there might be some other Attack of the Clones figures will be down the road, but at least you can argue that they finished the line on that one. And so I'm happy about that.
It would have been.
So I can't wait to get this in 18
cool
to 24 months.
I didn't even notice he had the effects. It would have been cool if
Yeah,
they
I like
threw
that.
in
Oh, nice.
the spear that he fights the spider thing with, and then
Yeah.
maybe like
Oh,
some cut off
that
legs
would
or
be
something
cool.
from it. Yeah. That would have been cool, dude. But I actually remember watching this one in theater, and the scene when Yoda comes out to fight Dooku.
Yeah.
And he like crawls out.
Oh my god, that's such an awesome scene.
Yeah, and he crawls out with the cane. He's all like, he can barely move. And then he starts doing all the fighting, and he's flipping around and everything. And then after the fight's over, he grabs his cane again, and he's like, and he starts crawling. And everybody in the theater was laughing at that.
I remember the reaction when you started doing that shit in the theater. It just fucking like, it got loud, it blew up with all the the reaction.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
That scene alone is worth the price of admission.
Yeah, that's one of the scenes to go back to. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else hasn't gone for Obi?
Me.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I was really excited to get this. I mean, being from a Catholic family, we still jokingly call him Space Jesus because he kind of has that look. Not to be much of a pun on this, but I say they really nailed it. But
I just got that like
that guy.
Wow,
nice.
Yeah, but I was able to get the I was able to pre-order the artisan version of this. I'm happy to get it. I think it would be kind of funny though if I was able to, like, if I actually did get this like 10 years ago, I might have slipped it in my grandmother's like little altar.
Oh yeah.
She might actually think it was Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I think like, especially if they're not familiar with Star Wars, it could very easily.
Yeah.
I believe that it is Jesus. So I was even gonna put like a little halo on top of the head scope, like a little image, but decided not to do all that. But all right. Who else hasn't gone? I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, Yemo, there you go. Yemo, go ahead.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite looks for Kenobi. The whole Space Jesus thing, and just the love for the prequels. And I did love this movie. I would say probably my one of my favorite scenes was his encounter with Django and their fight between each other. That was probably one of my favorite scenes from the movie with him. But yeah, I didn't jump on the artisan. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might go with the sculpted one, and then if I want to get it maybe rooted later on, like maybe I'll get it rooted, but I think I'm okay with the sculpted. I'm not sure about the whole artisan thing just yet. I do have artisan. I have the artisan imposter Joker, and I have the Anakin coming, so I guess we'll see. I jumped on the wait list, so but yeah, I think it looks great, and I wish they would have did something a little bit more different with this sculpt, like maybe de-age him. I almost feel like they're reusing like almost the same sculpt for him for the past few figures that we've gotten. But other than that, I think it looks great. I thought this was weird, like the picture on the left where it has the close-up that you were just on, where he's like, he doesn't really have a neck, and then the picture on the right looks, to me, it looks a lot better. It almost looks like a different figure. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? but yeah, it looks great. I'm probably gonna get it. It's one of the Kenobis that I want between this one and the I've always loved his Clone Wars suit. I haven't gotten that one yet, but I still do want to get that one. But I would say this one, that one, and maybe the Revenge of the Sith. I'm not sure.
For Clone Wars, you prefer that live action one, or would you want? I'm hoping Hono does like the animated.
Animated.
Yeah. I would say I prefer the live action, at least for Star Wars. I'm leaning a little bit more towards the live action looks, because I feel like if I go animated, that's just a whole another line and may possibly like duplicate of characters that I have to get and stuff. So, but yeah.
That Clone Wars live action is a banger. That's a good figure.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I need to jump on that one soon, so hopefully. But
I think the one thing we should say is that, I give Hot Toys credit. One of the things that people criticize the Artisan Anakin, both versions for, no sculpted. And they had 3,500 Artisan. And, I have tried for other Artisans before. This seemed like a little bit smoother of a process.
Yes,
but
it did.
If you didn't want the Artisan, or you tried for the Artisan and couldn't get it, if I wasn't able to get the Artisan and the only option was to get the sculpted, I would have been totally happy with that. So I think it's, kudos to Hot Toys for giving both options. I think that should be the standard practice. They should give both options. Maybe there's some figures like I can understand the Scarlett Johansson. You want that just Artisan, but at least that that was.
They had the two different
at the time. I chose not to get it, but now I want that figure. But they had a lot of you were able, if you were in that day, you were able to get that figure.
Yeah,
it seems to me.
Yeah. Looks like that wasn't that much of an issue this time.
I just want to say I like this image because he's sitting here like, I am the way. Come at me.
Yeah, I love this pose that they.
Hello there, sons. Yeah.
Come get baptized, bitch.
Wow.
When was the anniversary for this? Was this last year or the year before?
It was
2022.
Oh, I thought it was last year.
Oh,
yeah, technically today is the anniversary, but
So maybe the Padawan Obi Wan will be like next year or the year after.
Well,
maybe
we can hope.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Let's see. As Beam says, you make a hell of a Caucasian Jackie. He says. I'm sure something earlier.
What the hell?
Matt is dropping by. Hey, Geo panel and chat. Hello there, Mr. Matt. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
There it is. It doesn't hurt to have Jesus in your collection, he says.
Yeah.
So.
With the candles inside too.
That's the just bring it pose, Mr. S Beam, right? I also did a poll, which I always forget to close it, but I did close it now. It was, did you secure Artisan? I meant to put Obi, not Ob. Obi Wan Kenobi. 38% say yes, not interested. 33%, and 28% said no out of 21 votes. So thank you for voting there, guys. Thank you so much there.
You know where I fall in that category.
You want it?
Yeah, right. You did buy it. Any other thoughts before we move on to the first? I think this is the first game. You guys ready for the next one?
Yep.
Let's go.
Why not?
All right. Here we go. If I can find it here. All right, here we go. All right, so we just did the figure price rights, and who won it? Oh, Valkyrie. It was Valkyrie, right?
Yep.
Valkyrie won this one right here. As Beam says, quote is from Lebowski. Amateurs. Shakes my head. This is SB. I watched that movie once, but what I took away from that movie is the White Russians.
The White Russian.
So,
yeah.
So those are the drinks that I get sometimes, and I like them. So.
And the rug.
The rug, right?
It's all about the rug.
Just come to Jesus, says Mr. Matt, right? So.
That's his holy hands.
Yeah. All right, so here we go, guys. So this is the first game here, brand
Nice.
new. We'll see how this goes. Know thy fellow collector. We have Mr. Net.
I don't like that look on his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
So the way that this works is one of you panelists would volunteer, at least for this first game, to be like the center of this particular game. So without not knowing anything, who would like to volunteer to be that person?
I volunteer as tribute.
All right, there you go.
Gonna get got by the flan diddler.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Done diddly.
Okay, so we have Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie, here we go. There are three figures. Three figures. Now, this is just random, right? So you guys are going to write down, the rest of the panelists, you would have to write down how well you know Eddie. So of these three figures, you have the keep, gift, or destroy thing in there. Of these three, which one would Eddie gift? You guys know how the keep, gift, or destroy works. I've been doing this for 1.5 years. So which one would Eddie gift of these three? So go ahead and guess. And then Eddie, if you can write down your answer so that we can get the correct answer. So I'll full screen you guys when everyone is ready, one by one. And then at the end, I'll full screen Eddie to see what is his decision. So of these three, I'm sorry, wait.
Do we have to write it down?
This is gift, right?
I'm sorry. So which one of these would Eddie gift of these three?
And she was like, "What are we doing again?"
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was thinking of 2 different games of it, and I was like, "Wait,
We're mind melding.
which one did I decide?" Which one did I decide? So, yeah. So which
right.
one of these is he gifting? Which one is Eddie gifting?
Got it. I'm ready.
Okay. Did you guys write that down?
I have it.
I might need to get some paper. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay. So
You got your phone?
We'll wait for.
Well, I don't have like a notepad or something. So I can,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, I guess I could write on the Google search bar. I guess I don't know.
I'll post you guys in a little bit. But
Okay.
which one of these three would Eddie gift in a keep, gift, or destroy? How well do you know Eddie Money Mendez? Okay, everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna full screen Valkyrie since he already has his in there. So he says Daredevil.
Yeah,
All
read
right.
twice.
Yep.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I gotta whisper the first one. Daredevil. Daredevil. Oh, you are all my children.
All right, let's go to Adam. Adam says Freddy.
Yep.
Yeah. Team Freddy.
All right. All right, let's go to X-Man. X-Man says Daredevil. Okay.
I think because he wants to wait for a Daredevil that has D's.
Double D's.
Okay. Yomo is saying. What is he saying? Oh, Freddy.
I'm gonna have a
Ready?
seizure.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
All right, and then Feel the Burn. Are you ready?
Give me another minute.
Damn.
Can I just say, I'm not in the right state of mind to be writing stuff down. Please.
What kind of mind are you in right now? Okay. What is it, Robert?
You can sing it.
What do you say?
Okay. The Purple Rain.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Purple Rain. Okay.
Okay, I
All
got
right.
that out. Thank you.
Okay, I got all you guys right. Yes. So.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
So
lazy,
Eddie.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do shit.
You had an edible, my friend, didn't you?
Yeah.
Am I showing now?
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Freddie. All right.
Gifting.
All right.
What did he say?
Frederick.
Freddy.
Freddy. Freddy.
I'd gift it to Robert.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Ah.
Eddie, you're so nice.
Oh, because you keep Purple Rain, wouldn't you?
I don't know. Are we continuing this or?
No.
Oh, we're not. No. Okay. So then
I have another one, but I'll choose another one of you guys.
Okay.
For the next
I would keep Daredevil and Destroy.
right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You're good with the no D's?
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
Out
who
of those
doesn't
three,
want
though.
these? But I don't need them.
My man.
You get your A's, you get your B's.
Yeah.
You get your D's. The D's, the big ones.
Wow.
Remember
Eddie
that Seinfeld
before?
with George Costanza's dad?
Yeah.
Oh, the
He got
the bro.
the A, the B.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get your D's. The D's are the big ones.
The bro.
Man's
Yeah,
ear.
the bro.
The man's
Yeah.
ear.
Yeah.
Or Shameful.
So in this
Shameful.
situation, Adam would have gotten credits, Feezy and Yomo. But like I said, this is a little test run for today's show. But if I bring it back, you'll earn credits that way.
Next time, warn us when we have to write stuff down. Sorry. What the
price right.
Yeah. Man, he ain't gonna get no piece.
That's like every show, right?
What the
Yeah.
Not new. That is not new. This is not your first time here.
Next time, warn us. We're gonna be talking about hot toys.
If it's a Friday, just assume I'm gonna be.
Make sure I'm in the headspace to write stuff next time. Okay.
Jeepers creepers. All right, let's go.
All right, guys. So thank you so much there. All right, so let's do this one. I was waiting for X-Man.
Oh, hell yeah.
To save this one here. So we have the Mondo Nightcrawler 1/6 from X-Men 97.
Here we go.
If we open up the TV figure file, X-Men 97 release date or premiere date was March 20th, 2024, Disney Plus. 99% of the critics gave a positive review out of 75 reviews, and 91% of the audience gave it a positive review. And as far as pricing, as far as Mondo is concerned, $245, limited edition, expected to ship December of 2025. On the website, it is sold out. $245 is not the final price, as some of you guys learned, but let's of course throw it to Mr. Dave. What are your thoughts?
I had some words for the poor guy who answered my support email. Because, so here's the thing, right? Like, everyone knows at this point that I am all in on the X-Men line, with the exceptions of like a couple of like alternate, paint jobs. But like, I will have every single character from this line. And the thing about Nightcrawler is, I think at base price, he is a little overpriced. When you compare him to like the Wolverines that just came out, right? Because they're $245. There's a lot more going on with the Wolverine figures, though. Like for instance, like the Tiger Stripe has the Sentinel head for the base.
Oh yeah.
And he's got all the different skulls, all different effects, and the brown suit doesn't have the Sentinel head, but he has still all the other effects and everything else, and like the extra torso and stuff. So for your price per pound, you're getting a lot more with the Wolverine. And then there's the Wolverine tax to consider. Like it's Wolverine. Nightcrawler, I guess I can see it because you don't get Nightcrawler. Like this is the first 6-scale Nightcrawler that I'm aware of. So there is that. He's got that going for him. The big problem here is that Mondo sent out an email to, all of us who have been buying stuff from Mondo, talking about, the whole tariff thing and how they're going to have to add on, a tariff surcharge, which, hey, I get it. That's fine. So they had the $20 tariff surcharge, which who even knows if that's going to be accurate by the time this comes out. Whether it is or not, I get it. Sure, whatever. So they have that on there, right? And we're expecting that, so it's fine. So you put it in your cart, you got the tariff charge, you got the regular charge. Okay, great. It's gonna be $265. Wonderful. So then you get to check out, and then it's like $32 for shipping. And I'm like, bro, I've bought like 8 figures from Mondo, and not one of them has had a shipping charge. So, and a lot of people had that same sentiment. Like I know for Philly, was it Philly or was it you, Feezy, that had him up for like, it was like $320 or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, because you get charged tax.
Right. Yep.
Where you are. I don't get charged tax in Oklahoma, and I didn't realize that it was a state-by-state thing. So for me, usually the price on the list is the price that I pay, shipped and all, right? So when I thought this one had shipping, I was like, that's some bullshit. So I emailed them. I'm like, hey, what's up with this? And they're like, we try to do free shipping wherever we can, but some figures we have to do it. And I said, well, that's a fucking lie.
Right.
Because you're telling me this is the 9th Mondo figure that I've purchased. This is the first one that I've had to pay shipping on. And it just happens to be the first one that you have a tariff for? What? The numbers ain't numbering right here. And it's like, look, if you want to charge like $50 for tariffs, I don't think a lot of people are going to be mad at you because at the end of the day, you know,
it is what it is.
You're still eating more of that. And maybe they will be mad at you. Whatever. For me, it's like, just be honest about it. Right? Just fucking tell me. Don't let me find this shit out when I get to check out. Right? So I think it's kind of bullshit. Am I still getting him? Yes, I'm still getting him because I'm getting Nightcrawler. But I'm not fucking happy about it. I get it. I'm part of the problem. It is what it is. But that's pretty fucked up. So I'm expecting now to see shipping for every fucking figure coming forward after this happened. Which, you know, I guess whatever. But
so they charged a tariff fee and then they're charging shipping when they don't normally charge shipping?
They don't normally charge shipping.
And so obviously the shipping fee is to undercut the other half of the tariff that they're paying, probably.
That's what it looks like to me.
And I don't understand that, like, why some figures they charge tariffs and why some don't. Like, I bought the creature from the Black Lagoon figure. They didn't charge me shipping or nothing. So I don't know why that is.
When did that hit? When did that release?
That was a couple months ago. I don't think it was in yet.
Yeah, like a couple of months ago, maybe 3 or so.
Because I know if it was in stock, then they weren't charging tariff fees. Because, you know, why would you for something that's in stock?
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't know if it was out already, if it had just released, like after that date or what. But like, I mean, look at all this. You get a decent amount of stuff, but this is almost like a standard release amount of stuff. Because usually when you get like a limited piece from Mondo, you've usually got like 2 extra heads from what he's got here, and you'll have like, you know, maybe a couple other accessories, and it's kind of light. So I'm kind of wondering, what the process was there. $245, things are just going up in cost. Okay, sure, I can accept that. Maybe I shouldn't, but I can. But add on to that the whole shipping thing when there's never shipping, and then we don't even know for sure what the tariffs are actually going to be. If tariffs are going to be a thing by December when this releases, maybe they won't. One can hope, but who fucking knows, man? There's no way to know what's going on. So that is what it is. But that being said, I'm very happy with what they've done with the figure. It looks fantastic. I love that you have an option for like different eras of Nightcrawler in animation, right? They gave him like 2 different sculpts for 97. They gave him one for the original series, and they gave him one for the Pride of the X-Men / arcade game. So now you can put him with your Cyclops there, like that one, and the brown suit Wolverine. And as I predicted, and as I'm sure will come to pass, the classic suit Storm and Dazzler and Colossus, those will be coming. Especially because we've got 3 characters now that are fit for that old cartoon and for the game. So there's no way they're not going to do 3 more of those because they know people will buy them. I certainly will. So I'm excited for all that.
Did you get the Cyclops? I forgot if you got him or not.
I didn't get that version of Cyclops. I got the standard one. I got the the limited one
with
that has the hair and all that. Yeah, with the jacket. You gotta have the jacket.
Oh, okay.
But like, I didn't get the uncanny classic one, or whatever they called this one, because I'm like, oh, I don't care about that. But now that I see what they're doing, Now I gotta go back and get them. So, you know.
So, Fizzy, you try to get this too, right?
No, well, I just wanted to see how much it was to see if X-Men was, you know, because once he pointed that out, then yeah, I wanted to try it too to see what I was curious to see what it was gonna be for me. And yeah, like you said, like it ended up being shipping, taxes, tariff fee, just a little over $320. And yeah, I went back, checked my history. I haven't been charged shipping from Mondo for a figure I bought directly from their site since like 2022, I think ish. Yeah, 2022, and I was like a Skeletor figure, and that was the last time I bought multiple figures since then. And so, and not only that, right? It's not just the fact they charge shipping, but the amount. I don't think I've ever been charged $32 for shipping for a 1/6 scale figure. You know, that I can think back to, like I've bought from Time Walker. I think they're based out of like somewhere in the Midwest, like Kansas, I believe. And I ordered like the '89 Batman, the deluxe with that big ass diorama base, and that wasn't even over $30. I think it was less than that. So it's just like, yeah, there's something shady going on, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. It could be all like tinfoil hat, but it just seems like there's some stuff going down that is not cool at all. So yeah, just echo everything Dave said, except I didn't buy it. I mean, I would have thought about it, but yeah, like he already pointed out, the base price alone, we all know Mondo's already priced higher than, you know, what they should be. They're pretty overpriced. And, you know, I've always called them the Super 7 of 6 scale, because Super 7s are pretty pricey for their scale as well. So yeah, but I mean, it's 1,000, limited to 1,000. It's still sold out, so there's people who still really wanted it. But yeah, it's just like stuff like that. It's just kind of shady. It's kind of seems like Mondo's kind of possibly starting to go downhill. I don't know. Hopefully that these practices don't continue. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but I mean,
well, here's the concern that I have.
Yeah.
Specifically about this, because like there's already that sentiment, right? Like it costs too much.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that this is the beginning of the death of this line.
Yeah.
Because everyone in unison seemed to say, what the fuck? This is too much. Which tells me now, when they go to put up Sinister, because that's the next one coming, that no one's even going to look at that. Or maybe if they do, it'll take a while to sell, or maybe it won't sell out, or what. But I see this the beginning of a slow decline in the X-Men line, and that makes me very, very fucking sad.
Yeah.
Because I want to see this line complete. Yeah. And I'm worried now they're not going to do it because this tainted it.
Yeah, and like we said before, right, with the other figures, you know, as long as people are going to buy it, they're still going to do it. And I was still surprised this sold out. You know, like again, it was 1,000. I was a low number, but still, like people still bought it. And I saw the comments too, like, "Damn, I'm out. This is overpriced." You know, including that shipping, which is a bunch of consensus, right? But I mean, it's still sold. So as long as Mondo's still seeing that, they're going to keep pushing it out. So that's what I was telling the X-Men. There still could be hope, you know, if this sold out. But I think there's going to be a point where, you know, too much is too much, and collectors like, you know what, it's just getting too expensive. I'm done. And so yeah, I think like I think if this continues, like he was saying, I think it may die, which is unfortunate because, you know, I'm also an X-Men fan. So it would suck for those who really want to get every single character and complete this line. So yeah, it sucks to see.
We have Mr. Matt saying, I'll wait for the Hot Toy Doomsday Nightcrawler. And Mr. Chris Chong dropping by says, Nightcrawler, King of Icons. Thanks so much, Mr. Chris, for joining us here. And then Mr. S-Beam says, Clayface wasn't even 300.
Was Doomsday announced? Was Nightcrawler announced for Doomsday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the original one.
Yeah.
He was, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alan Cummings, yeah.
Dang, Cummings, huh?
He's coming back.
Oh,
hey.
I think he was pretty high in the tier list that we did. I think he was pretty high in there, wasn't he?
Oh, he was on the tier list. Yeah.
He was up on S, wasn't he?
I think so.
Or was he? No, there wasn't an A at all. I remember that.
Okay. I don't remember,
but tangent. But I don't think. I don't even think they'll get to that figure. I mean, they haven't even done freaking Elektra and all those
I
ones
know.
yet.
Gambit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Channing
yeah,
Tatum
that's looking
again?
like a shit show. Yeah.
That's okay. Save my money.
All right, guys. Any other thoughts? I know some of you guys don't collect Mondo, but any other thoughts on this guy before we move on to the next thing?
I don't collect Mondo, but I mean, I was a big X-Men fan when I was a kid in the 80s. So I think, this is like actually really tempting for me. And I'm kind of glad it sold out because I don't need to start any new collections.
Secondary market.
Ooh.
It's even worse, right?
Yes.
They don't go on, do they go on Sideshow sometimes, these Mondo figures? Or
Sometimes they do, but not like the limited ones.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then this one's definitely sold out.
And they definitely go higher later on.
Yeah, because I went to a couple years ago before I got the Batman Mondo that I have now at Frank & Sons. This booth was selling the Batman Mondo for $500. And
Wow.
I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But all right. Any other thoughts, guys, on this? All right. So the next thing here is, let me do another one of these. If someone else wants to volunteer for the next one, know thy fellow collector.
I'll go.
Adam, okay. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. 3 figures. Know thy collectors. How well do you guys know your fellow collector, Mr. One Adam 12? So, of these 3, keep, gift, or destroy, which one of these will Adam destroy? So, which one will Adam destroy of these 3?
For the Obi-Wan, is that just for that version of Obi-Wan, or
just the version of what you see there?
Okay. How kind of you.
I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
I already know what you're gonna do.
I actually have all 3 of these figures, just for the record.
I don't even friggin' know how to answer this.
That's what.
Is that the hot toy? I assume that's the hot toy. Is the Batman, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So he's gonna destroy this one, right?
Yes. So which one of these is Adam gonna destroy?
Man.
Were you here for this, Dave, when we did the first one? I don't remember.
Yeah.
You were okay.
Wait. I don't know if it was the first one or not. The one that Eddie did.
Oh, okay, but you know how it works. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll ask you guys to write down which one of these. Well, when Feezy comes back here, but let me look at the live chat.
That's
this is what I destroy, Gio.
Yes. Which one are you going to destroy? Right.
I destroy. Okay.
That's
Stream says the Batman. So he's saying that.
Will I?
It's me.
See, that's too easy. I think.
Didn't I just say earlier that I like that Batman? We'll see.
Nice poker face there, Adam. Yeah. Gee, will I?
All right, you guys wrote down your answers?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with Feezy. Feezy
And
says
where?
that Adam will destroy the Batman.
The Batman. He's at home washing his tights.
All right. Feel the burn. Robert says that Adam will destroy.
I'm gonna be unconventional. I think he's gonna destroy that Obi Wan, only because I think of him as being more traditional. So the red thing he's wearing or whatever, I don't
How dare you?
fit with him.
The red
How
thing.
dare you?
All right. Eddie says Batman?
Yeah.
Sparkle Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it. All right. Batman, all right. Adam, all right. So next one is Valkyrie. Balin. Okay, he's saying that Balin. To destroy Balin. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Yomo. What does that say?
Jesus Kenobi.
Oh, Jesus Kenobi. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's for that particular version. You know, there's a lot of versions out there, and the other ones, you know, they're like kind of one at the moment, so one of a kind.
And then Dave says Obi-Wan. All right, so X-Men thinks that Adam will destroy.
This particular Obi-Wan, yes.
Yeah.
Compared to the others, yes.
Okay, everyone got to go, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. All right, so here we go, Mr. 1 Adam 12. Reveal your answer. Which one are you destroying?
I will say that you guys, you know, pretty much know me. Even the ones that didn't get it right, they do know that Obi-Wan would be like my least. If I had to get, if there was a choice between a bunch of Obi-Wans, that'd be the one that would be taken out. However, Star Wars forever.
Yes.
Bye-bye, Batman.
Wow.
Okay.
Hateful.
You get
Okay.
Hateful.
See, I almost said that.
Yeah.
I was like, but it's this Obi-Wan. You know?
Makes sense.
The force is strong
crime.
with him.
Shame.
So I mean, you guys actually were, you know, we're pretty right. Who said Obi-Wan? Because that would be my least favorite Obi-Wan. But
I said
you know.
Yomo said it, and Robert, and X-Man. So the ones who got it was Eddie and Feezy, right?
Yeah.
Eddie and Feezy. So you guys got it right.
Damn,
so,
I almost said Batman.
So you guys know.
I was closest to Batman.
See, I always thought he would be more traditional because in this armor he looks like he's about to play laser tag. So I'm like,
wow!
How
What?
dare you?
Don't he look like it though?
It kind of does, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
One of the coolest Obi-Wan episodes.
Yep.
Jeez.
It's one of the ones I.
But hey, at least we didn't pick Balin. Everybody pointing and laughing at Eric.
Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson.
Yeah.
I knew he died. See, I know something.
Yeah, I know. Star Wars. Hardcore
Jesus.
He's already dead, so why not?
Good God.
So Jose is still waiting for his fantasy figure to be realized, and
Yeah,
Dude,
I can't
for
wait.
real.
Hopefully soon.
Where is
man.
that figure?
I'd love to see Electra.
I don't know.
Oh.
So I thought we would have been doing the fantasy figure realized for Electra like last year at one point, but I thought she would have been one of the first ones actually. But
Me too. Yeah.
Right, so that was the Know Thy Fellow Collector here, or that was Adam. So thanks so much to Adam and Eddie so far tonight. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing here.
Did you have a poll?
Did I? Oh, you know what? I probably did.
Nightcrawler?
I always forget that shit. Okay, hold on.
Too late. Yeah.
I'm the one that's woo, and you're losing track. My God.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
You can't write. You can't poll. Come on.
But I can keep him in line. Like, there you go. No.
Oh, okay. Let me end the poll. All right, here we go. Just ended it.
Who's steering this shit?
All right, here we go. So 10 votes. Did you pick up the Nightcrawler Mondo? 80% of you guys said no, and 20% said yes.
And I'm the 20. That's okay. I will wear it with pride.
All right, guys. So let's move on to the next thing here. And
Out of the X-Men.
Yeah.
All right. This might be the last. I think this is the last figure before we get into the fantasy figure stuff. So here we go. So we have, of course, the Darth Vader from Revenge of the Sith.
There it is.
Now, with the table, the operation table, the Frankenstein version. Exactly, yes.
Where's
Revenge of the
Your
Sith,
anger, you killed her.
It seems you killed her. In your
She was alive. I felt her. Sorry.
What?
Going back to the pricing of this, so $315 for just the figure itself, right? $495 for the deluxe with the table, the operation table, and all that shit. Expect to ship between April and September of 2026.
Wow.
I kind of just want the table. I don't really want to buy another Darth Vader.
Wow.
Even though
you don't want young and tight Vader.
Young and
The 600
tight. Wow.
Vader.
Yeah, look at him. He's so
What a description. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm getting the Artisan Anakin, so I'll take that for the
uncrispy version.
Oh, that's right, exactly. So I mean, it looks cool.
Vader froze up.
I didn't have Darth Vader from Revenge. I'm sorry, the Return of the Jedi. I would be jumping on this, but I'm kind of like trying to cut on certain figures for me to get. Like I say, I'm trying to avoid a lot of doubles, and I feel like this one might be a double. But I do want that table, so I do want that. I just don't want to pay $500 for it for the figure as well. But I'll throw it to you guys. Anyone who wants to jump in on this Darth Vader, go ahead.
I already bought. No, I didn't buy it, but I did payment plans, and it was like 7 months for $50 a month. So I think, and it's coming out like a long time from now. So I said, why not? Just get it.
I like that it does comes with like these droids with it too. I like that it has all that stuff. And like you guys mentioned earlier, like it's the Frankenstein, Darth Vader or whatever. So that'd be cool.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like this right here. I really do like this. That's what I'm saying. I would really like.
That was badass.
But the figure, even though this looks cool, I would like it like this, displayed just like this.
Yeah, I think this. Honestly, I will say this is kind of cool. From a non-Star Wars fan, this is kind of cool because he's living like his Frankenstein fantasy right here. It was like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's dope.
So if you were to get a Darth Vader, it would be this one, probably?
Maybe. I mean, at least he comes with a burnt head. So yeah, I mean,
Freddy head.
Yeah,
very Freddy, right? Exactly, very Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then like, if I wanted to, I would get, what's his name with the P, Palpatine or something.
Yeah,
lurking
that
over
guy.
him, like see, that's
that pose right there. Yeah.
Pantene.
Pantene. Yeah.
Pantene.
And this is nylon, just like the I think the Dark Side Luke is also
Yeah,
nylon.
finally. Nylon Vader.
So we got this. And I think the head sculpt looks great, right? So, but we've seen a couple of these now. Who ordered the Mythos version or whatever, the battle damage?
Yeah, I did, and that looks really awesome. And so that would be, as of right now, that's Vader number 5 for me. If I got this, that would be Vader number 6. So
What kind of Star Wars fan are you?
I'm
With
just
my
I'm
one
trying to
Vader.
decide. My one trepidation about this is that this does take a little bit with the table. It takes a little bit of shelf space, but to me, there's no point in getting them unless you get them with the table.
Yes.
So I
only a Sith deals an absolute.
I'm gonna wait till I have like something like $75 worth of sideshow rewards coming in the next few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait for that. And this is not timed order, unless for some reason they do a last call on him, which
Is
I
it gonna
doubt.
last that long? Is it gonna
I-
last that long?
It's gonna last. It's not. This is not.
Is the table gonna last that long?
It's gonna last.
It's gonna
Because
last.
They would have like a 30-day window or something. That's what they've done in the last like year or two. So I think this will be up for at least several months. Just based on the track record of other Star Wars figures that's still for sale. So I'm gonna wait till I get some sideshow rewards accumulated to take some of the cost off. But I mean, this is an awesome figure. Now the other thing this kind of almost demands is now it's got me thinking about getting that other Palpatine, because that would look really cool having him stand next to if you have Vader in the horizontal upwards thing where he's about to break free, and you have the shit-eating grin Palpatine standing next to him, having his best day ever. I think that would look awesome.
It'd be like a freaky Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah.
That was a creepy grin. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that dude's having his best day ever. He's like he defeated the Jedi. The Republic became the Empire. He's living his best life right there.
He still has half a chosen one.
He's still and that's not not too bad.
That ain't half bad.
Which Darth Vader is the older one here? The MMS 700. No, I know, but which one is it?
No shit.
The one on the right. He's beefier.
No.
Which
the one on the left is Return of the Jedi, I think.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the one that I have.
Oh.
You can tell the color of the collar thing, whatever.
It's crazy how, like, doesn't the new one make that one look not good? Like the proportions and everything, like it, and that one looks good. Like if you go look at the prototype or the solicited photos, that one looks good. But standing next to this new one, it's like, damn, did that come out in 2012 or?
Yeah, see, I would prefer the one on the left personally. A little bit more stockier. I don't need to be all thin and skinny.
I hate
thick.
I need better proportions though. I need the traps. I need the height on Vader. I need all that. Like the proportions bug me a lot when they're not right.
Yeah.
Which is the one to the left? Which Vader is that?
Return of the Jedi. The new one.
How does that look scrawnier than the scrawny one?
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Isn't he like older in the Return of the Jedi? Like,
I mean,
he's
he's like 20 years older.
He's older, and he's doing
over.
some. He no longer has Padme, and he killed the whole Jedi. The dude's like depressed eating. He's having late night dinners, and hunting down the remaining Jedi. He's depressed.
But he gets to skip leg day without any question,
Listen,
so it's okay.
A lot of drive-through eating, right? A lot of drive-through eating.
I really wanted that table, like you guys are saying, but I didn't want to spend that much money for the table. It's like almost $200 more, and yeah, you get the droids, you get some other stuff, but like I was like, dang, I love that display when he's screaming no, or when he breaks his arm off the side there from the end of Revenge of the Sith. Like, I do love that look. I will never care for the well done weenie Anakin, but I hate him. I will never display him without the helmet on. So
You don't have a Vader?
I don't have a Vader. I had the
Oh wow.
I had the vintage. Is that the Empire one? Or it's Empire, no? Which one was the one that was the TVC box?
Oh.
I had that with the diorama piece with the cutoff, from the Death Star. That was a Death Star, right?
See, I would think most people would do like a before and after, like have the burnt head on the new one, and then like have your.
I've never
one
wanted his face.
side,
Once he gets burned up, I'm like, he needs the helmet on now. He's not cool anymore. But I do really want that look. Like both the left and the right are the ideal poses. Like, and especially with Palpatine there, those will be dope. But I don't know if I want to spend $200. Plus, I kind of do really like the base that the regular comes with. It's a nice display base. So I ordered the regular. Yeah.
So with this,
do they both come with the wired and non-wired, or is that deluxe only?
I mean, this one's under the deluxe. I'm not sure if the regular one has it though.
Because that would suck. I didn't think of that. But
yeah, they both. If you go to the photo with all the accessories, it should say what comes with the deluxe.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't need the coin thing though. That was good. Or the plaque.
Oh, they're doing the little plaque for that one. Yeah, right. Because there's like 4 SKUs.
That regular base sucks to me. I think the deluxe should come with the standard base and that diorama base.
So they can sell Spider-Man bases on their own, but they can't sell a damn table. Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah,
Wirecapes comes with the.
It would have been
because they gotta make their Vader quota.
Wirecape,
yeah,
regular too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It comes with both. Then?
Yeah, it comes with both.
Well, Vader's like the Star Wars Iron Man. I mean, and I have 4 Iron Man figures, so it's. I mean, I'm an Iron Man fan, but I know there's people who are like got like every Iron Man or a lot of Iron Mans. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying that this whole setup, this like was equivalent to the Iron Man and his gantry. This whole Vader on the table.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
and with the table, you can actually with the table you can better display how at one angle his helmet looks like a bell, and how at the other angle it looks like a big old peen.
Yeah. You know, this gave me an idea. Why don't they make a Iron Man Vader? That seems kind of cool.
Ooh.
All black Iron Man suit with like red eyes would be
Vader.
Ooh,
that would be pretty cool.
That might be inevitable.
Yeah.
Don't give them ideas.
Inevitable. Yeah.
Don't
that
give
would
Hot
be
Toys no
sick,
more.
I know they had that
Will
black
Disney let
gold
that
one.
happen?
But yeah, any other thoughts on
See why
this
not.
Darth Vader?
There are, you know how every Vader has like, each one has a different detail about it that makes it that movie specific. I didn't notice that he has short gloves in this one. And like, I don't know if I'll get multiple Vaders. I might only need one, but I kind of want him to have the longer gloves. So I was like, I might have to buy some hands from a previously released Vader and use those so he has the longer. I don't know what it is. I don't like the short gloves.
Damn, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even notice shorter.
I don't ever notice, like, I know there's differences between the helmets and the lenses, obviously, and all that kind of, and then the chest piece or whatever. I don't ever notice it, but then when someone points it out to me, it's like I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I noticed in the when they had that photo side by side in this one that that upper chest armor.
Yeah.
Was, like I noticed that, but yeah, I didn't notice anything. I didn't even notice the gloves until you pointed them out right now. But yeah, this is, of course, for those who want that, must get all the Vaders. This is going to be a badass display. That whole, progression, like people are probably going to do with Ahsoka or with Anakin. Throw this in there. This is, the birth of Vader and his appearance, basically. I know he was knighted, if you want to say knighted Darth Vader before this, but this is like the first time we see him. This is like the culmination here of the prequels up to this point, and seeing this scene, you're like, oh damn, there he is. But then they killed it with a no. Yeah, so but it's cool.
Right.
It seems specific. Yeah, it seems specific. No. So for those who want to reenact that, yeah, it's an awesome opportunity to do that.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. I was gonna say the only Vader that I have coming is the battle damage one. That'll be my first. That'll be my first Vader, and
nice.
I want to get a clean one. I think this is gonna have to be it. I'm just debating on if I need him with the table or if I want to just do it without the table. I feel like I might try to get the version with the table just to have it. If I want to pose him on it, I can kind of go back and forth between him on it or off of it, whatever. But yeah, and then hopefully after that I can be done, because right now I just want the battle damage and the clean version. I'm glad that they're using the nylon, so hopefully I can just get this maybe and just be done with Vader. But I don't know. So
they will always be Vaders,
Yeah.
Always.
Good God.
I'm Vadered and Anakin'd out, man. It's been crazy.
It ain't over yet.
Insane. Yeah, we'll probably get the Revenge of the Sith one too later on. I don't, if they do that, but the Anakin, but I don't know.
Blue says, Eddie, you need multiple Vaders. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Blue is right.
I forgot I have the I do have the Rebels one on order, if that counts. So
okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Did get that one. All right. And then just copy and paste it and add Yomo in there that you need the table and search your feelings. You know,
it's so damn expensive.
It's
though.
too much.
Shit.
I gotta. Adam made that comment in the chat. About how making better choices or enjoying what you have, and even though I really want that table, like
it's $500.
I can compromise. Yeah, I can compromise and save $200, and still get a cool Vader.
Yeah.
I just told my daughter you're not going to college. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
no, I did not say that.
Yeah.
What's more important? You go to school or I get my Vader.
Have you seen Big Daddy? School is for fools. Look at me.
You look at me.
It's super spendy. Yep, $4.95. Yep. Any other thoughts, guys, on this release? Or I'm sorry, announcement. All right. So what's next?
All right, what do we got?
Let me just do this real quick here. Where is it?
Is it more Star Wars?
If you're lucky. Here we go.
Action!
Oh. Hey there. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to the Movie Canon.
What up, baby? It's Reversio, and you're watching the Movie Canon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey friends, it's 1Adam12 here. Don't forget to subscribe to my friend, the Movie Canon, for all your movie, entertainment, horror, and 1/6 action figure talk. Thank you.
Guys, if you aren't already subscribed to the Movie Canon, make sure that you do so because you are totally missing out. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and hit the notification bell so you know the next time.
What's going on, everybody? Flavio here from the House of Collectibles, and you guys are watching the Movie Canon. Don't forget to grab your popcorn. Don't forget to grab your drinks. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Bienvenidos a Movie Canon. Denle like, comenten y suscríbanse.
Oof.
All right. Well, thank you guys who collaborated for this.
You okay, Dave? You having a heart attack?
Yeah, no staying over there.
I don't think he knew he was unmuted. Damn.
I did not.
Okay. I was worried for a second.
Yeah.
This
I didn't know you like Star Wars that much.
Friggin' table chair doesn't. I love Star Wars. This chair doesn't have rollers on it because it's stupid, and I had to get over to the little fridge here, grab my drink, and put my chicken away, and it was a time.
All right.
Don't fucking worry about it. Let's go.
All right. Well,
as a fellow fat guy, I've heard those noises before. So
so as I was saying, thank you everyone who participated in that collaboration. To remind you guys, if to please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Enter the Canon Matrix membership. We haven't done so already. We have Mr. Brick Artemis. We have Mr. Tim, VFG Movie Reviews. And some of you guys provided your origin stories there. Collector Joy, also a member, Mr. Yomo, who's in the panel right now, and Adam as well. And then he provided a origin story there as well here. We have Robbie, who is a channel member. Feel the Burn, Mr. Robert as well. And Eddie, Money Mendez, and Valkyrie Magnus, also a channel member, provided a origin story. Matthew as well. TJ Mike, aka King Churro as well. My sister Alice, a channel member. Aaron Collects as well. Mr. X-Man Supreme. And then he just recently submitted a origin story, Blurred That Life as well. Thank you so much there. Figures and Fandom, Mr. Steve, thank you so much. Garrus, or my cousin L Walker, also a channel member. Thank you so much, guys. Mr. S Beam And then we have Mr. Blue Tattoo, and the most recent one is Mr. Moose. So thank you guys for joining the membership. Thanks very much there. The plan is to launch the Gotham City simulation next week or next Figures Talk. So I'll ask you guys in the channel member group chat if you want to move over to the Gotham City simulation, different versions of Gotham City, the Keaton one, the Batman animated series, Nolan, etc., etc. So we'll be doing that next week. I'll probably be doing one other like storyline situation next week there as well. But again, thank you so much, guys. Very much appreciated there to all the channel members. I really do appreciate you spending your hard-earned money to be part of this. So thank you so very much there. So now we're going to go and enter the fantasy figure zone. A lot of you guys submitted your picks. And as a lot of you guys know, we've been doing this for a long time. I asked you guys to submit a character, a figure that you would like for either Hot Toys, in art, or jazzing to manufacture. It could be one that has never been manufactured, or a 2.0, or even a 3.0. So you guys submitted your picks there, and let's go ahead and start with. This time we're going to start with Mr. Valkyrie Magnus.
Cool.
So here you go. So he did. I think it's like a 2-pack. Is it a 2-pack?
Yes, 2-pack.
All right. So take it away there, Mr. Valkyrie.
Okay. 2 figures I wanted is Power Princess and Hyperion in 1/6 scale. The only thing I have is 1/12 scale. I have Hyperion here and Power Princess. And I don't know if you're very familiar with these characters, but Hyperion was from a planet that was dying and was destroyed by Galactus. So his parents saved him by sending him off on a rocket to Earth, where he would grow up, and the Earth's sun would make him powerful, where he could fly. He's super strong, and basically like Superman. And, he was a reporter. He was a reporter, and his photographer was Peter Parker.
Okay.
Oh,
Lawsuit.
Yeah.
No.
And Power Princess is from Utopia Island, and she's basically super strong, sword, shield, and she works with Hyperion in a group called the Squadron Supreme. So she also fought in World War II, had like a boyfriend who she married, and basically yeah, he ended up being killed, but she ended up with Hyperion and lived happily ever after.
All right.
So she's basically Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Hyperion's alias Kent Clark?
Mark Milton.
Oh, damn it, close.
Ew, that's so bad.
But one last thing though. So his planet was destroyed by Galactus, and I don't know if I can show this picture here really quick. Mark Milton or Hyperion got his revenge by flying through Galactus's head.
And Clark.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you sent that to me. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that image you sent.
When you said Power Princess, make me remind me of She-Ra for a second.
Yeah.
Princess of Power, yeah. These are Marvel characters.
And I mean, I didn't really know about these characters, and I was like, "You mean Superman and Wonder Woman?" But
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Any thoughts on Valkyrie's pick? I also thought it was like Shazam for a second too. When
I thought it was. Can he lift Mjolnir?
Was this a Marvel spoof of I remember hearing the names before, but this was I never read these issues. This was like a Marvel spoof of DC, right?
It was it came out in the mid '80s. It was called Squadron Supreme.
I remember the comic. I never got it though, but I remember.
Yeah, it's basically like a ripoff of Justice League.
Yeah, the League of Justice.
Yeah.
Everybody was copying everybody back in those days.
Yes.
Yeah. Freaking, let's not even get started on Beast Boy. Lord have mercy.
Any other thoughts, guys, on Valkyrie's pick?
I would like to
That's
see
fucking
movie
hilarious.
of Hyperion. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Did
What's
they
the
ever make
purpose of
cartoons
this
with-
big ass belt buckle there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
saving himself.
championship shit right there.
Yeah, right.
Eh,
Like a chastity belt, or what's going
Yeah,
on
it's
there?
a
What is
chastity,
this?
exactly.
He's saving himself.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look comfortable.
That guy won.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but he won.
Is that what we're calling it? Yeah, is he winning?
The he named all the figures in time.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to Mr. Feezy's pick? All right, here you go. Take it away, Mr. Feezy.
All right. Yeah, I think continuing from the previous episode, we went with a Tuma. It's not a Tuma. It's a Tuma. And
It's not a
of course,
Tuma.
Nomura. Yeah, Nomura. I think it was kind of hinted at before that was going to go on with this one. But yeah, I got to complete the trio, of course. Namor from Wakanda Forever, Tuma, and then her, Nomura, all three of them. I would definitely get all three if they made these. Well, depending on how they make Namor, right? Depending on how he looks, if it's jointed or not. But yeah, this would be a bad display to have all three of them. And so her costume would be pretty simple, but just the feathers, I think that would actually make a cool touch as a figure, right? If they did some sort of actually feather-like material, that would be pretty sweet on the
Very nice looking.
the headdress here, and on the her like necklace collars piece thing, whatever that is. But yeah, interesting. It would be interesting figure that would definitely pop on the shelf just because of the blue, right? Her above out of water appearance. The same with the Tuma. Those would definitely pop on the shelf. So yeah, got to complete this trio if they do this. That probably won't happen, but yeah, here's to hoping.
we still ain't got an Okoye or a M'Baku.
No, yeah, which makes me think we're not going to get these either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It's a shame, though. It's a shame.
Yeah.
So I ain't got Namor. Shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mhm.
I think
They're
Namor
gonna
was
have to
the
make a
one.
Namor soon. With him being
We might get-
Doomsday, and I'm sure
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot with Fantastic Four. They have to make it. They have to.
I think Namor and M'Baku we might get for Doomsday because they're both going to be in it.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Any other thoughts on Feezy's pick?
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a great pick. I originally had Namor a while back ago for one of my fantasy picks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it pisses me off every time I think about what the figures they could have did for this movie, and we just got Shuri's Black Panther. It's like, I don't know. It sucks. So, but yeah, this would be awesome. The characters that are with Namor, and of course like Okoye and M'Baku. You know, what are we doing, Hot Toys? Come on, man.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you guys doing over there?
We can go a different route, but I'm not going to go there.
Hey, take it easy, guy.
I'm just saying, y'all know why. But I'll leave it alone.
All right. Any other
Darth
thoughts,
Vader's
guys?
black.
What? I mean,
I'm
hey,
just
don't
kidding.
start with me. Okay?
Hey, you, bro. Hey.
What?
Hey.
I'm
Hey.
okay.
All right. Any other thoughts,
What
guys?
kind of shit is this?
Before
What
we
kind
do, Mr. Dave's pick. All right. This is X-Men Supreme's pick. Here we go.
Yeah.
Who this?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who there?
It's a BBO No Money.
It's
just
just
made it up.
baby no money.
Oh,
That's right.
Close enough.
Is that his real name for real?
Yeah. Well, his real name's Alex, but his rapper name is Baby No Money.
Baby, no money.
Yeah.
Babies ain't supposed to have money. So what? Anyway.
Jesus.
Go on, Dave. Explain.
He's awesome, and I've been listening to like his music like nonstop for the last like 3 months, and I cannot stop. It's great. and this would be a great figure because, like, in all his videos, you're guaranteed at least at one point in one of his videos, he's gonna be just in his underwear because that's just how he rolls.
What?
But he's also really into, like, different kinds of fashion too. So he has a lot of sick ass outfits, like suits and shit that he wears. So you can make a figure of this guy, just put him in his underwear and give him a bunch of different suits they can put on. That would be sick. I'd be into that. That'd be awesome.
So he's like a male Lady Gaga.
Kinda, yeah. If you look at him at the Met Gala, that was exactly what I thought when I saw those pictures. I'm like, oh, he's basically he's like if Gaga were a dude and Canadian.
Okay.
So he just struts around stage half-ass naked and
Sometimes. Oh, you love it.
Or boxers, or what are we talking about?
No, we're talking tidy whities.
Oh,
tidy whities.
Okay.
Yep.
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers, tidy whities.
Like look at his video Check. That's one of his more recent. It's a good video. It's a good video, but it's a fun song. Everybody listen to Baby No Money. There's something for everybody in there. It is great.
Baby No Money. That's the name. That is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's spelled BBNO $.
Oh, okay. That's what I
Yep.
meant.
I might rather kill myself.
Yeah.
What? What you say?
This is your generation, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm looking at this Instagram and I'm thinking there's a reason he has no money. So.
Oh, it's in your algorithm now. It's too late. We can't take it back.
Nope, it's gonna be in your feed now.
Yeah, it's in there. Create a new account. Yeah, burn your old.
We gotcha.
Blue says, "Is it comical like your Russian Mexican band?"
He is very he is a meme lord of rappers. Yes.
What was the name of that band? That Little Big? Is that what it was?
Little Big. They were so awesome. I love those guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned that, and I think you said they had a song called Sex Machine. I think it was them.
Yeah.
That ended up being one of my fantasy figures from Dusk Till Dawn, Sex Machine. So thanks for that.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes. We still need it, Feezy.
Yeah, we do. I second that.
I must be getting old because these goddamn names.
We're all getting old. Man. We're all getting old.
Robert.
I don't worry, Robert. I've never heard of Mr. No Money either.
Yeah.
Blue says he looks like Steve Buscemi from Desperado. He didn't make
He
kind of does, yeah.
But he's like way cuter than Steve Buscemi, though. I mean, let's be real. Steve Buscemi, you gotta warm up to that guy. You know?
Oh, that Steve Buscemi is awesome. Dude, that guy's a goat.
Oh, he's great, but I'm talking like, just if we're talking about look solely, you gotta.
You know what? That dude was he was a 9/11 first responder. He was a firefighter.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was there in 9/11.
Yep.
On the pile.
Yep.
Man, what a fucking day.
Look at him in Con Air. You guys.
Yes.
Yeah, Con Air.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Big
I gotta go
Daddy.
see that movie again.
Yeah.
See, y'all got me looking up Steve Buscemi now.
You don't know who Steve
You know, Steve Buscemi.
I heard the name.
Crazy Eyes.
Yeah, dude. Reservoir
Crazy.
Dogs, Wedding Singer,
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Fargo.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockhound.
World, so many.
Oh,
awesome movies.
okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Wedding Singer.
Steve Buscemi, Mr. Buscemi. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do another one of these guys. The Know Thy Fellow Collector. Who wants to volunteer for the next one? Yomo. Okay, so
Yomo.
All right. So do you have something to write with, right? Or in Robert's case, your voice.
He's gonna keep Wolverine.
Yeah, you want me to write and shit. I'm sorry.
Damn straight.
Next time I will be more prepared.
All right.
You don't have.
Thank you.
You're an old guy and you don't have pen and paper lying around. What the hell?
Man, you want me to
He's getting old. He's not quite there yet.
want me to write and do arithmetic and shit. What's going on?
Arithmetic.
What?
The 3 R's, man.
3 R's.
A wrist mistake.
R.
What's going on?
All right, here we go. Know thy fellow collector. So this is Yomo. And
Oh, wowzers.
So, I mean, I don't know how well you guys know Yomo, except that he's...
Not that well, apparently.
Yeah, there's no juice box in this one and this right here, but there's 3 figures. We have the Green Ranger, we have Ahsoka, and Kane from John Wick Chapter 4. So, so in this case, which of these figures will Yomo keep of just these 3? So which one is Yomo keeping? So right one hard.
Okay.
I think
I think I might have it, but
I'm swinging kind of big here.
I think I'm ready.
see, I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
No, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with my first answer.
I don't think I know Yomo that well, but I'm guessing here.
All I know is Yomo's a winner.
Yes.
Right?
Valkyrie wins automatically.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You wrote down your answers?
Ready.
All right.
I got my answer.
Let me full screen Mr. Feezy, and he says Ahsoka. Okay, so Ahsoka.
Keep Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
All right, let's go to Roberts. Which one, Robert?
Okay, knowing him for a short while, I think he's a Power Ranger fan. So I think he's going to keep the Green Ranger.
Okay, Green Ranger. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mr. 1 Adam 12, and he says Power Ranger. Okay, Power Ranger. All right, let's go to Eddie. Eddie is saying also the Green Ranger.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Let's go to X-Man Supreme. He says Green Ranger.
I almost said Ahsoka, because Yomo and I tend to skew similarly in a lot of ways, but like the Green Ranger, that's kind of it just feels too obvious to not pick to me. I don't know.
Valkyrie also says Green Ranger. All right.
It's just the vibe.
Everyone went right. Yes, everyone went. So, Mr. Yomo, go ahead and reveal which one would
Don't fall for the peer pressure, Yomo. Don't fall for the peer pressure.
Man, this is a tough one. This was a tough one. So, I mean, I'm probably gonna upset a lot of you guys. But as much as I used to love the Power Rangers, I mean, I would say it's died down a little bit, but I'm nowhere with like collecting Power Rangers. I don't even know if I'm gonna get there. So I would say, I gotta say Ahsoka.
Wow.
Hey, friendship wins. Friendship wins. Because I'm keeping Ahsoka too.
That's all right.
Hell yeah! All right.
What a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'd love to have the Green
My
Ranger,
man.
but Ahsoka just makes more sense, and this Star Wars. It's what I'm just not collecting Power Rangers at the moment. I don't know if I'll get to it, but
the Green Ranger is the only one of these figures that I have. So of these 3. All right, so that was Mr. Yomo. He picked Ahsoka. So in this case, Feezy would have won,
Hey, if you're keeping Ahsoka, you're winning. So Yomo does win.
Yep,
So,
winning.
there you
Yep.
There you go. All right, so I see a couple of comments here. Mr. Figure in a Bubble, Mr. Bubble submitted a super chat, $10.
Oh,
thank you so much, Mr. Bubble. Says X-Man wants a figure of a guy dressed in his underwear. Not surprised. All I know is I got to interview.
And I love that that's all he took away from that.
See, I think that would be more me than X-Man.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Hey, I appreciate the hustle, man. I appreciate the hustle.
So, Mr. Bubble, thank you very much. Thanks so much for that super chat. So, here's a clip for you.
I know what you're thinking. Why, oh, why didn't I take the blue pill?
So, Mr. Bubble,
You
thank
gotta
so
get
very
that.
much.
Don't they drink? What do they drink in Matrix? They drink
Apple
that,
cider?
No,
No,
not apple cider.
some
He makes
special
like
drink
their
that
own version of
Oh, yeah.
Pruno
It
or
will
whatever.
simulate alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes like,
he gives it to him, and then
yeah, and
he's all like-
Cypher like he goes like, to put hair on your chest, right? Or he
Yeah.
said something. You got to get that one since you do a shot for every time they do.
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. I'll do that. Although I didn't say anything about a shot for this one, but I'll leave it up.
I thought
to
it was
Mr.
well
Bubble.
known. What the hell? Are you changing the rules now, bro?
I didn't put anything in there.
Last time was pretty brutal.
Oh, I thought that was a like every stream. So that was just that stream.
Well, I mean, I didn't put anything because, frankly, I'm almost
I
out of.
respected you too. You hate.
I'm almost out of Jack Daniels.
We'll get a new
So-
bottle.
Yeah. What the
So,
hell?
You
Mr.
you
Bubble-
owed a shot too
I
from
think
the
you
last
could afford it
stream.
with all the super chats. You hate.
So, Mr. Bubble, if you want me to do a shot for the $10, I'll do it. So just let me know in the live chat if you.
Oh, you know he wants you to do it.
Yeah. Why would he not want you to?
Well,
You know what it is.
See,
what's
since
it?
everything is near Geo, he can just walk down to the corner store, pick him
That is,
up.
that is true. That is true, actually. There is a liquor store in the corner right
If
now.
he lives next to an Amazon, shit, he could get that same day.
Shit.
Might as well.
Go order it from Amazon. I'm just put it on a bicycle and ride it over.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do it. I'll do it. Mr. Bubble, this is for you.
There we go. Salute. That's right. You do owe a shot from the last stream. I do remember that.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yup.
Hi.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Don't think we forgot.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
what?
think. Yeah.
You do always see that.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Sorry, I missed it because I was taking a shot.
You owe
There's a shot.
You always
There's a
see
shot
still
from
in
the last
debt
stream.
from the last
from
stream.
last time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you still owe a shot from.
Yeah, you do.
You hear that? You hear that out?
Damn. No, the only person who I didn't get a chance to do a shot for was for Ash Chase. So whenever he comes back, I
Only
But,
when he
he
comes
can
back,
watch the
he's got a
replay.
present.
Hang on, let me call him real quick.
I mean, he did it. He paid for the shot, so I wouldn't think he would want to be there, right? But
Just say
Okay.
Ash.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look,
Ashley, here,
there
speak
you
up.
That's all you gotta do.
all right, so Mr. Bubble,
Like
thanks so
you're
much. So only 2 shots so far tonight. So I still have a little bit more, but yeah.
Oh man.
All right, so let's see. So the next fantasy figure pick is Mr. Eddie Money Mendez.
Oh, sweet.
So here you go, Eddie. Take it away.
Ooh, hey, that's the one that I want.
Oh,
Me
hell.
likey. Me likey.
Yeah, I'm a
Eddie,
big
my God.
I'm a big Grease fan.
Surprise.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So
Hell
I would
yeah.
love to have a Danny Zuko and a Sandy. Sandy could be either or. It could be the one that goes with the greasers, or it could be her Pink Ladies look, or her in her cheerleading outfit. Like, I'm not too particular on that one. It could be any of those, but I'd love to have them both. But if I could just get a Danny too, that would be dope. But yeah, Grease was a big movie for me growing up. I still have Grease by Frankie Valli on my playlist, on my one of my music playlists. So I love Grease a lot, dude.
See, and y'all thought I was the only one who likes musicals. See, y'all
Hey,
can
hey,
defend
hold
yourself.
on now. You know.
All of y'all, hold your heads in
I
shit.
like this musical. I don't know that there's
It's
I don't
so-
know that there's any other musicals I like.
I feel like Grease transcends the genre,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I agree. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is a great piece. I would, I regret. I was looking for a John Travolta in his Saturday Night Fever outfit, and I found like a custom one. It was on eBay. It wasn't too bad a price, and like I hesitated. I'll sleep on it. I'll get it in the morning, and it was gone. And I should.
Oh,
I had, but I tell you, I had a real crush on Olivia Newton-John when I was a kid. She did this movie. She was so hot.
Mhm.
And but she was in this, and she was in Xanadu. So this is awesome movie. Great choice. I love it.
I could
Yeah,
see maybe Caustic Plastic or
Definitely Costume.
Yeah.
probably them to
Yeah.
do one.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I would take so the only movies I'd want a John Travolta from is either this or Pulp Fiction.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction or I don't know if you guys ever seen From Paris with Love, but I really love that movie.
Oh, he's bald in that, right? He has
That's if you guys never seen it, that's like a really random character for John Travolta. It's a good movie, but yeah, I love Grease, dude. It's like that's up there for me. So that would be like a figure that I'd get and never sell. So
I like Face Off.
It was either Present Toys or Asmik.
Oh yeah,
Toys
Face
or
Off.
one of those.
Face Off.
Oh yeah, I would like that as well.
Did they do a
They
custom
did
one,
like
Adam?
Pulp Fiction and
Oh yeah, there's a
I didn't really think
licensed.
the sculpts were like
There's a licensed one,
terrible.
but
It wasn't
yeah, the head is like huge on it. It doesn't. It's not proportioned right.
yeah. I don't remember who was the licensor, but
Yeah.
because I would love to get Pulp Fiction figures, and I didn't really like the sculpts.
Yeah.
Looks like Star Ace did one.
It might have with
Well,
the couch. Is that the
yeah.
one that comes with the couch?
There you go.
Let me see here.
Yeah, Star Ace, exactly, Adam.
Is it okay? Yeah, I was looking on on Amazon. They
Star
have it on
ass.
Amazon.
Yeah.
And I don't. They're like the only company that I'll disparage because like their Rocky figures are like fucking horrendous. They're really bad.
Horrible.
Yeah, it comes with the couch.
Yeah.
The Star Ace one comes with the couch, the coat, like a tape recorder type of setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts, guys, on Eddie's pick?
Good for you, Eddie, expanding your taste. I applaud you.
Wow. I have a lot of.
Y'all need to get some class.
I don't think people. I think people would be surprised if they knew the shit that I love, like Birdcage, Robert. Like I love.
Hell
That's one of
yeah.
my favorite movies.
I really like Birdcage, actually.
Yeah.
The movie's hilarious.
It's
No,
funny
you put
because y'all love Robin Williams. Come on.
You put a story on Instagram, Eddie, about Birdcage with a smear, men smear, and shit like that.
Men smear.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my favorite scene.
Yeah, it's funny. I like the movie. It's funny. Any other thoughts, guys? All right, let's do Mr. Yomo's pick. So take it away, Yomo.
Oh, you saved yourself, bro. I take it back. I love you now.
Yeah, I decided to go with the Star Wars for this one. So Gio said no one had picked him yet, so decided to pick Kanan Jarrus from the Rebels. Easily one of my favorite characters of the show, and would love a figure of him. With my collection, I would like a little bit more of a realistic take, kind of like what they're doing, what Hot Toys is maybe doing with characters like Savage and stuff like that, or hopefully if maybe somehow in like Ahsoka, maybe like a flashback or something, since you got the Rebel characters there. Maybe.
Would you want Freddie Prince's likeness for it?
I think I would. Yeah, I think I would. I think it would be cool as long as they, do it right and he's not looking goofy and stuff. But I think it would be cool. Yeah, I would definitely get that if they do that. So I'm hoping they do that because I think we're getting most of them. We just need, I think, Ezra, Zeb, and I think the last one would be him, but would be Kanan. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is a day one for me. I freaking love Kane.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite Jedi. He's up there with like Qui-Gon for me, and he's just awesome, dude. And I want both head sculpts, one with his mask and one without, and Yeah,
yeah,
dude, I freaking love
with the
Kanan
beard.
So much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good workaround, right? Instead of to avoid the whole likeness thing, they would just. I mean, I know some people want both, but I personally would be fine with just a helmeted sculpt. If they just did that just to avoid the likeness issue, I would.
There's no likeness.
Yeah, it's what?
Yeah.
There's no likeness, so it's fine.
Yeah, because usually, like Yomo was saying, they usually base the live action figures off of somebody, right? Off of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would they? Freddie Prinze would always. Yeah, I forgot about that. That'd be a good one, but then they would have to kind of worry about Freddie Prinze coming after him and be like, "Hey, what the hell?" So I don't know unless he signs off on it. But again, to avoid all that, you just give him the helmeted sculpt, and that'd be money right there. I'd definitely get that one also. Yeah.
Pick one of the Backstreet Boys. He looks like one of them guys.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He does look like.
Tell me that man does not fit the late '90s, early 2000s boy band vibe. I love him, but he's a boy band guy.
Yeah. Wow, it showed. Why?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Blue's talking about. I would
make a comment. Oh, sorry.
What comment?
No, I think I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think it was Freddie Prinze had made a comment about Star Wars or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blue, but I think maybe that has to do with some comment he made about something. Yeah, just not about his appearance, but I think just about what he said.
I can see Freddie Prinze Jr. being a choke. I can see it.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Freddie Prinze. I mean, as long as it's just someone, or if Hato is does just a random like this, then whatever.
I'm hoping in season 2 of Ahsoka that they do have a flashback scene, and that they have him in it and they cast. I'm not tied. I mean, I like Freddie Prinze's vocal performance in Rebels, but I don't care whether he's in it.
Pedro Pascal, dude.
He's the person. Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Oh God.
Whoever they
Joey
cast,
Fatone.
I'd be fine. I would definitely want a live action version of him to go with my Ahsoka figures.
Now I gotta look this up.
His
see
take
what he
on
said about
Star Wars is bullshit, in my opinion, says Mr. Blue. Any other thoughts, guys, on Yomo's pick?
Yeah, I haven't
That's a
got
good one.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh no, I was gonna say that's a good. I can't believe when you said no one else picked it. I'm surprised. I thought because I've heard people mention it before, but
I was wondering.
It wasn't a fantasy figure. Yeah.
Make a live version of this guy and throw Zeb in there. Boom.
Yep.
The one thing I would just say about Blue, I haven't seen the take, and I could say this, and after the show, I'm going to read his take, and I'll probably be very angry if he says something really stupid. But the one thing I've noticed is that there's a lot of Star Wars actors who, when you talk to them about their takes on fans or the world in general, I disagree with a lot of what they say, or they're idiots, or what have you.
Silver.
Mark Hamill. I just read an interview with John Boyega, and I thought he was very upset about how his character is handled, but he blames the fans, and that's wrong because the fans were behind him. He should blame Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams for screwing with his character, and Rian Johnson for effing his character up, because he should have been the lead in that sequel trilogy. So sometimes these actors are great at acting, but they're not they're not real people of geniuses, and they have dumb takes.
Yeah.
So I got to try to separate the art. If I got pissed off at every time an actor says what they thought, I'll never watch anything, because a lot of these people are freaking morons. But they're great. They're talented people. They're just dumb.
Yeah. American genius.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys
you got that one.
Yeah.
Thank you,
let me see.
Go
ahead.
Do you guys remember? Does Ezra inherit Kanan's saber? Is that what happens in Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hasbro released his lightsaber, but it says Ezra's, and I was like, that looks like Kanan's saber to me. And I guess I don't remember him getting his lightsaber, so now I want to get it because I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Kanan's, but they have it listed as Ezra's.
Or did he rebuild it?
He might have rebuilt it.
I can't remember.
I don't remember, but it looks, the one that Hasbro released looks like that lightsaber.
Yeah.
and it's listed as Ezra's. So maybe after he dies, he gives it to him.
Because it Ezra's like gun saber break.
I remember
Yeah.
he got
That
a
was his
different one
original,
after
yeah.
that, but
Right. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't
I'm
remember fully.
gonna check that out, Blue. I'm curious what he says now.
All right, guys. Any other thoughts on Yomo's pick?
Good pick.
Good.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right. Who wants to volunteer for the next one?
Oh, that's what he said.
I'll go.
Another
Easy.
Oh.
Easy. All right, here we go. And someone needs to go home, I guess.
Oh no.
Mom can pick me up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
No.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy.
All right, so this is Feezy's.
Oh, okay.
So we have the Range Trooper from Andor, the T-800 clean version 2.0, and Hera. So which one of these is Feezy going to gift?
Damn,
Well,
this is not even for me.
tacos.
So
I'm
in the
gonna.
keep
This
the
one's kind of
story.
tough, dude.
Ugh, crap balls, man.
Range Trooper, he gifts. That's me.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one, Valkyrie.
This is gift again.
Yeah, gift.
Gift.
I feel like there are two here that are clear winners above the third.
Yeah.
And fuck.
I'm gonna say he gets rid of the green chick, whatever her name is.
I'm going with my gut. I did it last time I was wrong, but I'm doing it this time. Keep answering C and you'll be right at least once.
Relies upon how much of a cuck Feezy is. That's how.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
golly.
That's what this all relies on right now.
What candy asses and cucks, man.
Yeah, dude.
God
Damn.
Wow.
All that there is. You're either one or the other.
Wait, where's the cuckness in this one? I want to hear this explanation after I give my answer. I'm
Hera.
curious.
Because look, Hera could be a keep, but this version of Hera is not a keep.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, really?
So I'm saying like
I've
how
never
much.
heard that.
Those
how
hips
much
don't
do you
lie,
love
man.
Hera? Yeah. Well, you're not wrong on that. I'm not saying I wouldn't toss a, that way, but
Whoa, what the fuck?
But she really dislikes Star Wars.
they all fucking hate Star Wars. They like the money.
Yeah.
Hey,
Talk about
Yeah.
Ramona Flowers. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, dude, I love Ramona. Flowers.
Hips don't lie.
Yeah, that's true.
But if Ono did, then them hips would really not be lying.
Yeah.
All right, sure. All right, so so you guys already picked, or you already guessed, right? It was
Yeah.
done?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's written down already. Yeah.
All right. All right, let's go to Robert. So Robert's. Let me
yeah,
first
green
bring
chick
him up.
current.
Did you write it down,
Green
Robert?
chick.
I am not getting up right
Green
now.
chick.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
That's somewhere else right now. I don't
If you're
know.
wrong, stay wrong.
That's
All right, so
Yeah.
Robert's saying the green chick. All
Green
right.
chick Hera. Yeah.
Valkyrie.
the Twi'lek Anti-Defamation League is kind of a word. with
Green
this.
Ranger.
Green Ranger. Yeah.
Hera. You said Hera?
Hera.
Okay, so Valkyrie says that Feezy is going to gift Hera.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right, Eddie. Range Trooper. Okay, Range Trooper. All right, let's go to Adam.
Hera.
Hera. Okay. All right,
Yeah. I got it wrong. I forgot. I thought it was keep. It was gift. So
Yes, gift, right. Mhm. So he's singing Hera. All right, and
Yeah,
then
Keep would be easy.
X-Man Supreme, Hera. Hera. Okay, another Hera. Another green chick right here. All right.
Hera and the table.
Not
For all we do.
Yomo. What is Yomo saying? Where is Yomo? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, where'd he go?
What the?
Oh,
destroy that.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire.
800. Okay, all right.
That's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger that Conan O'Brien used to do, and he'd have like
Oh, yeah.
do like Yat Conan, it's great, go the way.
I remember
cool.
that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's see. So we have some guesses here. S-Beam says Hera. He thinks Feezy's going to gift Hera. Blue Tattoo, same thing. He also thinks Feezy's gonna gift Hera. Blue says this version of Hera is keep all day. Ramona Flowers, yeah.
I feel like Feezy's a trooper guy, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Feezy's a wild card.
So wait, is that the same actress who plays Ramona Flowers?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth.
Ewan McGregor's wife.
Mary Elizabeth Kenobi.
Yep.
Kenobi, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Ramona
Jesus
Flowers.
Kenobi, yeah.
Mrs. Jesus.
Yeah. Maria de Jesus Kenobi.
So S-Beam says Feezy totally keeping T800.
Yep.
All right. So Conan the Librarian.
Yeah. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?
All
I
right.
love that movie. I love Weird Al.
Mr. Feezy, reveal. Which one is your
Here we go.
gift?
Do. It is Hera.
Ah,
Yep, Hera.
Yep, because he's keeping the T800.
Yep. Keeping the T800 for
Yeah,
show.
excited for a sec.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
You were my brother,
There.
Feezy.
Psych. Yeah.
So
It
Adam,
was meant to destroy the Sith, not join them.
Not join them. Yeah.
so Adam,
Bring balance to
X-Man,
figures talk.
Yeah, exactly.
and Valkyrie, who picked Hera of the
You got
panel.
me right.
I picked Hera.
I picked
And-
Hera.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I picked Hera.
You're the burn. I put green chick. That's why I didn't recognize
Green
Hera.
Green chick. Yeah.
So there you go. There you go, guys.
I
So-
underestimated his perverseness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Based on figures, yeah, just a T800 would just be, I think, a better figure all around, man. Just the options.
Yeah.
And I love that movie, man. I just can't. I would need that figure for myself. It was just, it's just a badass figure. But I wouldn't destroy Hera. I can't destroy Hera for sure. So kind of similar to what you guys are saying. I would want to go at least. Eddie, I can go over to your house. I can just stare at Hera for like an hour or so, and then I'll head back.
An hour.
You know, I just tell my wife I'm going to the mall or something. I don't know. And then
I'm waiting for that figure. It's overdue.
yeah, sure.
It's gonna be awesome.
Is there a trooper that could stand up to the T800 and Hera in that situation?
Yeah, Rex. I think I'd get Rex, dude. I think I'd keep Rex, bro.
I mean, if there's one, then it would have to be Rex. Yeah, but would he?
I love Rex.
He's got a jetpack.
Or fives. I love fives too.
Yeah,
Fives is pretty cool.
That figure.
Fives is hella important.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hera important. Okay, so the next one is Feel the Burn. So here you go, Mr. Roberts. From the green chick, we go to her. Right?
Oh my.
So
Yes.
take it away.
Yes, I love this movie. Me and my boyfriend love the movie and the stage play. It's a shame because I have the Hot Toys Sweeney Todd in my collection now. And every time Hot Toys does a Johnny Depp figure, they always does Johnny Depp, but none of the side characters. Like for what's that Sleepy Hollow movie? Is it Sleepy Hollow? Yeah, it's Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't we get a Headless Horseman or a Christina Ricci figure? My God.
Karina Van Tassel. That would have been nice.
I would have liked that.
Damn. And like the Jack Sparrow that just released. Why not do a Orlando Bloom or a Keira Knightley figure? You know? I mean, like, I think the only ones they ever did for him was like the
How dare you?
Amazing World of Harry Potter and like what's another one that he has side characters with? I don't know, but anyways,
The secret window.
No.
Ninth
But,
gate.
yeah, I've always wanted a Mrs. Lovett, like carrying her tray of human pies and just
Hello.
like maybe like blay her up a little bit or something like that. Yeah, I just love this damn movie. It surprised me when I went to the theater. I was like, yeah, I like Tim Burton. I didn't know what this was about. I never heard the play before. And then I watched it in theaters. I'm like, oh, it's like that. Okay, this is my new favorite movie now. Because I love, like, even though I love musicals, I like musicals, like musical horrors, like Phantom of the Opera and Little Shop of Horrors and stuff like that. So if I mention stuff from the musical community, figure-wise, you'll understand why. But yeah, I wish they would have done her. I mean, if maybe in art would do like a Beatrix Lestrange, since they are going down the Harry Potter line. Maybe that'd be cool for me. But yeah,
Close enough.
This should have been made by somebody. But yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Sweeney Todd movie in the theater and I did not like it. But
how dare you, sir?
I like the I like the Tim Burton-esque of things, but to me it's like, nah, this is not for me.
It fits the tone, though. I mean, he always goes for the pale and dead looking.
Yeah.
I mean, the play is not like happy-go-lucky. You know?
Yeah.
How's the music though?
The music,
pretty bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Have you heard the soundtrack? It is bomb.
No, this is one actually I've yet. I just realized I haven't seen yet. I completely missed this one. I got to go back and watch this one.
It's so good. It really is.
No.
If you don't mind cannibalism, yeah.
Wow. Wow. So you didn't like Silence of the Lambs. You're not gonna like Sweeney Todd.
No, I know, yeah, that's right. I do know the concept of Sweeney Todd. He's like obviously the barber, right? And then
the demon barber.
Yeah, he murders his victims. Then I forgot he throws them down somewhere, and they end up eating him, right? So
yeah,
makes them meat pies.
Yeah, meat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I know of it, but I haven't. I don't think I've actually seen it.
I think that one's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, go watch the movie. It's
Oh yeah.
I think
it
it's
was
one
the
of Tim
Borat.
Burton's best.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, Tim Burton always does horror anyway, so I mean, to cartoons, yeah.
All right, let me see. There was a comment here that I totally missed, and I was gonna say something about it. Well, I'll read this one. Sweeney Todd was cool. 6 scale. Helena Bonham Carter. Yes, please.
Yes.
She's no longer married to Tim Burton, right?
No, I don't know.
No, Tim Burton is with the Matrix chick.
Carrie Ann?
No. The other Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded. Persephone. What is the actor's name? She was in Beetlejuice.
Oh, the
Bellucci?
French guys.
Yeah, they go. Monica
Oh, yeah, that's
Bellucci.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
get it.
That's an upgrade.
Wow.
My type too.
Wow.
That's
Everybody's tight.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Monica Bellucci in anything.
Monica Bellucci's pretty high.
Monica
Bellucci.
And then all of a sudden,
You're
she's in Beetlejuice. I was like, wait, that's kind of odd.
Can't even finish her name.
Oh, I guess.
Okay, but that brings me to my point.
All right.
Underrated or
God.
overrated? Because I feel like I would smash this one. Not
Oh, yeah, of
obviously
course.
Monica
Oh yeah.
Bellucci.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, this one, something about her, man, is like
Yeah, she's crazy.
she's
So
crazy.
there's-
Yeah.
yeah.
You know she'll make it happen. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know?
Yeah.
It's
not
the whole
Bowser?
Joker and Harley Quinn scenario.
The problem's the next day, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, when you're a meat pie.
Right. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
I think you guys would prefer Bellatrix over this right here.
No, she's really
Yeah.
crazy.
See,
Belichick's
that's-
girlfriend, she's a nut job.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Blue says I'm not into musicals, but Sweeney Todd was pretty good. He says. So
See, it's a classic. See, back in the day, I don't think many people really cared for it, and it's like totally different from. Well, it's not totally different from what Burton does, because he does music in some of his other movies, like The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was a musical. People love that. So.
I like that. I do like Nightmare Before Christmas. I will tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the comment. Blue Tattoo says, "Dude, Birdcage is dope." Yeah. So I'm gonna do a Robin Williams filmography as well. I just got that idea. So I'll be doing that. The Mayor Report soon as well. Thank you so much there.
Great. R.I.P.
Let's see. Blue. Yeah, he has the story. The whole.
Damn, we got the
situation
whole
here.
Wikipedia
Tim
right
Burton left Helena, cheated on her too, for Eva Green. Then
Now, Eva Green. There you go.
That's a downgrade then. If he went from Eva Green to Bellucci, I think
that's a downgrade. He went from a major upgrade to a downgrade. So I agree. I don't know.
How sad,
dude. Eva Green in the second 300 movie, Rise of an Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch
Cheating
that.
out, bro.
She was also
that was one of the like most messed up lines. If you guys see 300 Rise of an Empire, when she's in when they're like
chick.
when they're on the ship and they're supposed to be, talking about the war, and then they start having sex, and she's like, "At least you fight better than you fuck." I was like, "God damn, bro!" Damn, she got him.
She was a Bond girl too.
Got him.
She was in Casino Royale, right? Didn't she die?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, she was in Casino Royale, and wasn't she? Oh, you know what?
I'm not seeing it.
Come on, bro.
She was in that the Tim Burton movie. That's probably how he met her.
Dark Shadows.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dark Shadows. There's another one too. There was another one though that she was the lead. Something about the peculiar children or some shit.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
she was in that. I think that was her. Pretty sure that was her.
I think it was. Yes.
So is she the witch in Dark Shadows?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's Eva Green. Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
she looks
who the
fire
hell
in
is
that
Eva
too.
Green? I had never heard of that. Her.
Jose says she killed Sirius Black, so for that reason I'm out. I mean, we had it coming, Jose, but
Oh damn.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. There you go, Miss Peregrine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What movie is this? I don't think I've seen this movie.
Sweeney Todd. The Demon
I've never
Barber
seen
Fleet
Sweeney
Street.
Todd.
The Demon Barber.
But I would take.
Fleet Street.
There you go.
I would take her from Alice in Wonderland. I really love that movie. I
love that figure too.
That'd
With
be
the big
cool.
head?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now we're getting to the heart of the matter.
Okay, that would stand out in my display. That's Queen of Hearts in that Tim Burton movie.
Yes.
Now I see what Eddie's into. He's like the big head girls. Yeah.
Evo body.
I can't have a big head girl, dude, because then my kid would have the world's biggest head, and
be like Stewie.
We call him the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
1-to-1 says Blue. 1-to-1. All right, so that was Mr. Robert's pick. So I believe this is the last fantasy figure pick because I'm not doing mine. I skipped mine. I had a good one too, but I'm gonna save it for 4th of July. But
what the?
All right, so
Captain America.
Will Smith?
Teaser. Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah.
America Chavez.
We have plenty of security. What I need now is some clarity on how exactly.
Calmly.
So this is Adam's pick.
No spoilers, please.
She's a
good choice.
No spoilers, but she is a bad, evil person who gets what she deserves at the end. I'll just say that. And I would love to have. They don't have a. Hot Toys is really good about when they create an Imperial officer. They do a great job, and I'll take any Imperial officer. I have a whole shelf of like the Imperial hierarchy, and I think she would look awesome on that shelf next to Krennic and Eddie's favorite show.
Just embrace it, Eddie. Just embrace it.
Next to Krennic and Tarkin, I think I would love to have this figure from Andor, which is the GOAT, which in my opinion, the best Star Wars since the original trilogy.
She doesn't marry Sarah?
Along with Rogue One.
Okay.
I still haven't finished the show.
It's phenomenal.
Any other thoughts, guys, on this pick here?
I like it.
Wow.
So do you think they'll actually make her though?
They just announced a Black Series. Hasbro. No, I know Hasbro makes a lot more figures.
Oh, you know what? I think I did see it. Earlier this week.
A lot more figures than Hot Toys does, but I think it's possible. You know, it's I don't. I mean, we just got the Andor announcement, Cassian Andor, so there might be a few figures they make before her. But I don't know. It's possible. If you know, sometimes Hasbro is a precursor for what Hot Toys does, but down the road, I could see it. It's possible. Maybe a 20% chance.
Let's see. We have Agent Silver Fox. I think it's Ian, right?
Yeah.
Says, right, Eddie. When are we going toe to toe drinking again? So
plan them out.
I barely survived.
I told you, Eddie.
Yeah, I barely survived the first bout. I don't know. Ian, if you're going to LA Celebration, we could do it in person.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much for joining us. I think it's the first time I see you in the live chat, I believe. But welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
You heard Andor and he showed up immediately.
Oh shit. No, you cannot, Eddie. Is that a bad signal I see? Says Eddie. Don't be a duck. Andor is great. It says Mr. S Beam. And Mr. Bubble says Andor is trash.
Oh. Come on.
Huzzah!
Like,
he doesn't know. No.
That's ridiculous.
That take doesn't count. No. Ignore Mr. Bubble. He's just being a dick. He's just being a dick for the sake of it.
No, I know. He's trolling. He's being a contrarian.
Trash.
He's trying. You're not going to get a rise out of me on that. So, but good luck. I'm smarter than that.
Call me Daffy, I guess.
Well, why can Dead Ramiro get it though?
This one?
What about Dead Ramiro? What'd you say?
Why can she get it? Like what? I don't understand. Like
I don't
why?
understand Especially when you turn down Eva Green and you're gonna say this one could get it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you.
I didn't say I turned down Eva Green. I was saying I just don't get it.
I don't get it.
Versus Monica Bellucci.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Well, Monica Bellucci's fine too, but this, my God.
I mean,
no, she doesn't rate to either of them. Let's get that out of the way right now. She doesn't. There's no candle in the world.
Are you talking about making figures? Or are you talking about smashing?
I'm about to say.
Talking about smashing.
Oh well, that's a different conversation. I'm talking about figures.
I think Dave is into dominatrix kind of stuff. He wants to be tied down. And
I don't know what it is, man. Like,
you want to be treated like a rebel? Is that what you're?
Oh, God.
Where are the plans? Where are the rebel plans?
There's a wholesome Christian channel here.
Oh shit!
Praise the
Oh
Lord.
man,
What's going on
I'm crying.
SB says figure in the bubble doesn't watch new Star Wars. His take doesn't count. And then Ian says, "Oh, I'm gonna have fun sending into a drunk coma. Eddie, bring on LA." So got 2 years for that.
Man,
so.
I mean,
y'all really want
You're my
making
thoughts,
me
Eddie.
want to go now.
I mean, Dave, if you went by that metrics,
You gotta go, Robert.
Recast Sydney Sweeney as her, and I'm like, all right, yeah.
Oh my God,
Oh man.
you know, rebels come.
Wow. That's good. Jesus. I missed that one.
All right. Let's see. Finger in the bubble, not a story guy. I see. His liar. All right. Any other thoughts, guys, on this?
I like it.
All right. All right. So let's see. So I got the Keep, Gift, or Destroy. I can probably do one more of these if you guys want to do them. The Know Thy Fellow Collector.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Those are fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
They are fun.
I'll go on this one.
All right, X-Man. All right, here we go. Mr. X-Man Supreme.
Let's see, what would I do?
All right.
Oh, really?
What? Okay.
Right.
There's a very one-sided thing depending on which one it's
I
for.
wonder.
Destroy Daredevil.
Now I see the game.
Okay, so here we go, guys. So X-Man. So which one of these are you going to destroy?
Yeah. Okay.
So which one is
This
X-Man
one's
going
tough.
to destroy? So X-Man.
All right, let's do it.
So there's three. There's the Deadpool, the latest Deadpool figure, Andor, and the Samurai Predator. So in the Keep, Gift, or Destroy world, X-Men Supreme, which one would he destroy?
I know. See, this is tough because he's also a contrarian.
Wow.
So I think I know instinctually, but I think he'll throw a curveball in there just because it's Dave. So
I don't know.
I think I got it.
Yep,
I think I got it. I probably got it wrong.
In which way am I contrary, though?
Wolverine must die.
We'll find out with your answer. So everyone else who is not Dave, you guys wrote down your guesses as to what Dave's gonna do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then Dave, don't review yours yet, obviously, but write down which one you're destroying. But let's go to Eddie, Mr. Eddie Money Mendez. So he says that Dave will destroy the Samurai Predator. All right. Let's go to Valkyrie. Valkyrie says Dave is destroying Andor. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So let's go to Robert. Robert says
I'm gonna go with Andor. Yeah.
all right.
It stinks.
Andor. I'm sorry.
With the hand on the chair.
Andor.
Adam
Yeah.
says Andor. He says Andor. All right. So let's move on to. Did everyone go? Feezy, right? Feezy.
No.
Feezy
Yeah.
did. Oh yeah. Feezy's been holding
still
this for
gotta
like
go.
10 minutes. Oh, Andor.
I'm getting
Andor.
tired over here, Gio.
All right. There you go.
There you go.
Yomo. Andor. All right.
Andor.
Wow.
Wedding photo. Yeah.
Why you gotta do that to us right now, dude?
Spoilers. All right. So let's see. So the chat. S-Beam says, I think Dave is going to destroy Andor, unfortunately, right? Very unfortunate. Blue Tattoo, same thing. Andor.
Wow.
Dave's gonna be like destroy Deadpool and like just to throw us off.
Keep Andor, gift Deadpool, destroy Predator, says Mr. Agent Silver Fox, Mr. Ian. S-Beam says he could destroy Deadpool because he already has one.
I have 6.
Damn.
Wow.
You're like me and Darth Vader.
They're all different. Shut up.
Dude, I got 3 Deadpool, so I'm not talking.
Mr. Bubble says, who would I destroy? All right, so I think I got all you guys' answers. So, Mr. X-Man Supreme, so which one did you destroy?
Well, there are winners and there are losers, and in today's game, there's only one winner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse me.
damn.
I knew it.
Are you?
I knew it.
Are you forgotten? Have you forgotten a certain comic?
It's destined.
I know, but
Right here.
that doesn't make the Predator better than Andor to me.
He loves Star Wars and he loves Andor.
I
He's
love
talked
Andor.
about how great Andor was, and the
Ooh.
only thing that was
Yeah.
I was skeptical about is Samurai Predator is like a niche thing, and he likes niche things. So I was like, there could be a chance he keeps
The
it niche.
Samurai Predator is really cool.
Yeah.
If I had fuck you money, I'd just buy them just to have them.
Oh.
Dude, that's what I
But-
was thinking. That's
Insane.
what I was thinking. Like you would keep the Predator because Logan is like kind of a samurai too. So
I thought that's where I was.
Oh no, the ties are there. The ties are absolutely there, and you're right about that.
yeah.
You know what?
But but I would have Andor before I would have the Predator.
The lesson in the lesson in this is know thy enemy.
I thought I did,
Oh yeah, so Eddie would have won this round because he was the only one who guessed correct.
wow.
That's very interesting to learn about myself.
CJ, I
Alright.
thought we were here
There's a
with
geek.
the X-Men. Come on, man. You don't disappoint me like that. No.
Oh, you can't even write.
We have Mr. Clinton Martin dropping by. Howdy, folks.
Right.
Hello there, Clinton Martin. Thank you so
Clinton.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Clinton.
Has been destroy that bubble, sir.
Well, what?
X-Man is insane. All right, so that was that. With that,
You know.
Oh Lord.
All right, so the next thing here is the Keep Gift or Destroy. Now, this is a special one because it was submitted by Mr. Eddie Money Mendez.
Oh, sweet. I think this is a good one.
So now, Eddie, just for clarification, do you mean just the figures or the media?
No, I mean the shows. Like
Oh, okay.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the actual series. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So here you go. So we're gonna do Keep
Oh
Gift or
boy,
Destroy.
here we go.
Yeah.
So Eddie submitted 3 Keep Gift or Destroys for this Figures Talk episode, and let's go by them one by one. All right, so here we go. So where is it? Oh, here we go. So are you gonna Keep Gift or Destroy the Star Wars prequels? The Star Wars animated series, right, Eddie?
Oh,
Yeah.
And or the Disney Plus Star Wars.
Hey.
All right, I'm out.
Disney Plus as a whole, right?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
prequels, animated series, or Disney Plus shows. Yeah.
All right, I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Ooh, yeah.
This is actually pretty easy.
What the fuck? I swear to God, Adam, if this is an Andor thing,
No,
son of
it's actually
It's
not.
actually-
I'm not even going to talk about it, Andor.
It's actually pretty easy for me too. Actually, I will say.
it's
No,
not
a-
easy for me.
absolutely-
It's not
absolutely
easy.
Andor. I mean, Andor is part of the
Okay.
equation, but I'm not even. I don't even need. If that was even in it, I'd still easy decision.
Um,
there
All
was-
right,
if there
I'm
wasn't
locked
Andor.
in.
I'm gonna go first since I did it real quick, and I'll just go quick. I'd actually keep animated series because I think those are my favorite Star Wars anything. Like Rebels and Clone Wars, I love them so much. And then I'd gift prequels, and I'd destroy the Disney Plus. Even though Mandalorian is freaking amazing, and Mandalorian is special to me because it's what made Adriana like Star Wars, and she never really cared. And we watched that together, and like, it's cool, but still, I couldn't get rid of the other two. So yeah.
All right, so then you're gonna destroy the Disney Plus stuff, right? So
Yeah.
all right, so that was Eddie. So that was his submission here. So let's go to Adam.
Again, it's pretty no brainer to me. keep the prequels. I mean, they're George Lucas's babies, along with the original trilogy. Gift the Disney Plus shows, because I actually like, I pretty much like all the shows, with the exception of the Trash Elite. That one can go F off. But the rest of the Disney Plus shows, they're not all perfect, but I pretty much like some of them. Like the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, I love, and obviously Andor I love. But even like Book of Boba Fett, there's things I like about that show. Obi-Wan, things I like about it. Skeleton Crew, I like that. Ahsoka, I really liked Ahsoka. So only Trashlight I hated. So to me, that's a success. I have to destroy the cartoons, because it's not that I hate the cartoons, but the only cartoon I really enjoyed was Rebels, and I saw the whole series. Clone Wars, there were some arcs are okay, but I could, if the cartoons didn't exist, I could live. I got no problem with that. I could live in that world. But I need the prequels, and the Disney Plus shows are good. This is a good list, Eddie.
All right. Let's go to Yomo.
Fuck. All right. Oh man. All right. So go with the easy one. Keep prequels. That's just where my love is at for Star Wars. Period. It's what I grew up on. And that's just what I love. Man, Gift and Destroy. Wow. Mandalorian is great. I do love Mandalorian a lot. I also liked Ahsoka. Ahsoka was special for me, introducing Anakin again, and the Rebels characters. But ultimately, I feel like all of that, at least mainly with the Ahsoka, isn't shit without the cartoons. So, man, I hate to say it, I gotta gift the cartoons. You know, it's just way too much story to just get rid of and destroy. I mean, ultimately, it's just a lot more story, I feel like, than even where the Disney shows are at least at the moment. So, and I like I said, I feel like without the cartoons, you don't have a lot with the Disney shows, at least for Ahsoka mainly. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and then Destroy Disney. So,
oh wow, okay. Robert,
yeah.
should I still ask you, or
Shouldn't even bother. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've
Destroy
seen
them all.
some stuff, so I'm not totally blind to the
so
experience.
destroy all of it?
No, I'm just gonna make it short and sweet.
All right.
I would destroy the animated stuff because I've never seen any of them. I would keep the prequels because I have seen them in theaters before. So
Okay.
that I'm sure most people would love to have that as a gift. And I'm keeping Disney Plus only because I can opt out. So yes.
All right.
Or do I have to stay with the Star Wars stuff?
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I can opt out. Woo! Okay.
All right, there you go. PZ.
Next on.
Yeah. For me, animated all the way, man. I'm gonna keep those for sure because there's a lot of variety in there. I mean, like Eddie said, Rebels, Clone Wars. Honestly, those story arcs and those series alone I personally think are better than the prequels. But I mean, not only that, right? You still got Visions. You got Tales of Jedi, Tales of what is it, Dark Side. I still haven't seen Tales of the Underworld, the newest one.
Ooh.
But just a variety there, and the fact that people kind of pass them off because they're animated, but they still deliver, right? Like the story, the writing is there, and it's just like it hits you right here. At least for me, it did. And that's more of an impact than the movies did. Well, some of the movies. Movie wise, I'm an OT guy all the way, so definitely keep the animated shows for me. Gift the Disney Plus shows because again, Mandalorian, Ahsoka was a continuation of Rebels, and so that was there. Yeah, I mean, of course, I discount the Acolyte also. I don't really want to include that in, but some of the shows, you know, they had some pros and cons in there. So I think for the most part, if there's certain scenes I want to watch, I can go back and whoever I gift them to, I can like, hey, you know what, I feel like watching this scene, throw that on for me. Then unfortunately I'm going to destroy the prequels because, like I said,
Wow.
OT were my Star Wars movies.
Wow.
You know, above all, OT is what I would stick with. So yeah, I would have to destroy the prequels again, because similar thought, right? There's certain scenes of the prequels that I would go back and watch, but they were just way too political for me, and I'm not into that type of stuff. So yeah, I unfortunately have to destroy those.
All right.
You may not want to watch Andor then.
Oh no, I've seen it. Yeah, and I'm not. I thought it was okay. You know, again, there's certain parts I like. There's certain parts I could have done without. But
my brother,
same way.
My brother
yeah.
is back.
Yeah.
We have Graded HQ saying, "Hey guys, hello there."
What is up, Graded HQ?
I never seen you before in the live chat, so welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here. Go ahead,
Feezy. I can't really take too much umbrage with what you said because you're an OT guy. And you're smart because OT is where it's at. So
yes, sir. Yeah.
You know, that's all I need to hear.
Let's see. SBM says keep the prequels, gift Disney Plus, destroy animated. And then if you guys are channel members, you know you could use the actual little emojis of the keep, gift, or destroy and stuff like that. And Mr. Bubble says Andor, and we love Andor. Yes, he says. All right. Blue says keep prequels, gift animated, destroy Disney Plus.
Yes.
And Ian says keep Disney Plus, gift the prequels, and destroy the animated.
God damn it, Ian.
There we go. Ian, I like this.
Let's see. The power of one. Yes.
Power of many.
Oh, it's
maybe
like
I
that.
should watch the Acolyte.
Power of many idiots.
Anything that y'all like, I'll probably like.
I think the only one left is. Oh no, we still have a couple, right? Right, Valkyrie, have you gone?
Valkyrie and Dave.
Not yet.
Valkyrie, go ahead.
All right. I'll keep the prequels. Even though I'm an OT guy, I still enjoyed the prequels. After that, I also did love the animated series, so I'll gift that.
Yeah.
There's some really good stuff in the what do you call it? Sorry, the TV series, but there are also some bad stuff too. So I'll say destroy the TV series.
Do it.
Okay. All right. And Mr. Dave.
I'm going to say that there's one thing here that I loved all of. There's one thing here that I thought was consistently okay all the way through. And there's one thing here that I liked a good lot of, and then hated some of. All right. So that being said, I'm keeping animated because Ahsoka is my favorite Star Wars character next to Revan, and this is where she lives. And I loved everything animated. I love it all. Yeah. Animated is where it's at.
Even Omega?
Fucking love Omega, dude.
All right.
Omega.
Omega is a treasure.
All
right. Now, here comes the Miss America part. All right.
Oh, jeez.
So, I still don't give half a shit for prequels Anakin. I don't.
Wow.
I simply don't. He's a whiny bitch, and I'll say it till the day that I die.
Oh no.
Animated Anakin is sick as fuck.
Yeah.
That's Anakin.
Yeah.
All right. You're never gonna change my mind about that. The stuff that I loved about the Disney Plus stuff, I love about the Disney Plus stuff. I don't love a whole lot about the prequels, so they can go.
Damn.
And I will gift the Disney Plus stuff because Ahsoka is Ahsoka, and the Mandalorian fucking slaps, dude.
All right.
Okay, the one thing that puzzles me to no end is like, it's frustrating to me, is like people will discount the animated series just because it's cartoons. And
They will, and that's bullshit.
If the animated series was live action, I think it would be better than most stuff. I think everybody would love it. And and you'll take mediocre Disney Plus stuff just because this is cartoons. Like, and I get, look, I love Mandalorian season 1 and 2, and I get why people love Andor.
Yeah.
But everything else is mediocre compared to animated series, and it's like, you'll take all that mediocre just because these are cartoons, and that's wild to me.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree.
He's talking about y'all, not me.
Yeah.
I'm good over here. I'm good in my space. You know.
So this is something I get into an argument with Emily about often.
Well, let Emily on.
She's a fan. She's a fan of animated shows, and I'll say right now, I'm a snob, and I look my nose down on there's a differentiation of live action versus animated to me. And now, in terms of, I really like Rebels. I like that show from the beginning to the end. Clone Wars, I think, was a tougher hook for me. I've seen a lot of episodes.
Clone Wars is hard. You gotta want it.
Some of the arcs were pretty good, but some of them, like, I didn't like some of these side quests they had, and like, to me, like, the clones, I don't know, they weren't always, maybe because there's similar one or two guys doing the voices, just and so some of the dialogue was kind of goofy to me. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of goofy dialogue in the live action Star Wars too, so it's not just to the animated stuff. But yeah, I guess I kind of do look my nose down on animated versus live action. I think you make a good point, Eddie. I guess for me, like, the Disney Plus, like what Dave was saying, there is, like, in Mandalorian's end of season 2, when Luke Skywalker shows up, like, to me, like,
amazing.
That's like that's one of my favorite.
That was
Star
the tits
Wars
and the
moments
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, and and I want to belabor the Andor, but like in season 1, the whole Narkina scene, one way out, that whole scene there. Oh my god, that was so amazing. And in this current season 2, in episode 7, 8, particularly episode 8, with the Gorman crisis comes to a head, like that, and then the following episode, in the Senate scenes with Mon Mothma and Bail Organa, to me, like, that's 2 of the best Star Wars things I've ever seen, and 2 of the best TV episodes of any, whether it's Star Wars or Game of Thrones or whatever. 2 of the best TV episodes I've ever seen of just how it was constructed. So I was like, so freaking amazing to watch those. But I wish there were some cool things in the Clone Wars. I just wish the whole series was like the same intensity as the Rebels for me. And Bad Batch, I know a lot of people love that. I watched the first 3 episodes or something, and I just couldn't get into it. But maybe I got to give it another look. No, I know Jay Feezy mentioned Visions. I like that. They had the one-off stuff where they showed Ahsoka's origin, where they get her as a baby from the planet, and they did you see the one where they had
Tales of the Jedi? Count
Dooku and Qui-Gon.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that was really awesome. And then the one with the Japanese inspired, dude,
that guy was sick.
I love those. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking. I mean, there's good anime, and I watched a lot of it. It's hard for me to
put
that on the same level.
When the Luke scene came in
I'm
Mandalorian,
old.
we were watching that. We were doing like a backstage watch for all of Mandalorian on CW, and when the Luke scene came on, it was like that Joe Rogan meme where they're all on the side and they're like, "Oh, dude!" I swear, all of us in the back was like, "Who's this?" And then you see the green lightsaber, and you're like, "Oh,
Yosh!" Yeah,
dude, that was pretty wild, dude.
Yeah,
that was like one of the coolest Star Wars moments to like ever like experience. Like when I saw that, and when everybody saw it, it was just like emotional hype and just a whole bunch of like mix of emotions. It was an awesome awesome moment that they did for that.
Yeah, for sure. 100.
Yeah, so let's see. I think that's it, right? That was all everyone went.
What about you, dude? Did you go?
Yeah, what are you?
Damn,
Not getting
damn.
off easy.
That's right.
Yeah, what
That's
the?
right. And take a shot.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
All right, should be easy, right? I'm sure you guys are not going to be surprised. So I'm going to keep the prequels. I'm going to gift the Disney Plus live series shows, and I'm going to destroy the animated shows because I've never really seen them.
Hey.
So, but this is what I'm gonna do though, Eddie. I'm gonna, for the first time, I'm gonna try and watch Rebels, probably next week. So I'll check out Rebels. So watch the first episode and see.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I would
feel like
say
Rebels is
You
harder.
gotta go a little deeper in that.
You gotta go
really?
a while into Rebels. Yeah, because Rebels it's even more kiddie at first. So you gotta. That one took a minute.
It's the same thing with Clone Wars. I feel like I would say a little bit more with Rebels, but like you gotta like go into it a little bit, like take it in, just
there's some
chill
homework
out,
is what I'm being
relax,
told,
watch
man.
it, and like it gets it
good,
builds.
dude.
It's a build. It's a build.
Okay, all right. So you're saying that I should do more than one episode, or I should start somewhere else?
I think it might have taken me like the whole first season.
Damn.
To get into really get into Rebels.
Yeah.
I think it took me the whole first season. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I would say it's worth it with all the stuff that they're doing
Dude,
now,
it's so
and like
worth
the
it.
understanding of the
Rebels,
the characters with all the Disney stuff going on. Like it just, I would say it's worth it. Me and my wife watched over Clone Wars all the way up through the prequels, Rebels, and then we went into like Ahsoka, and it just made it like more worth it. You have a better understanding of like the characters, the story, what's going on. So I would say, give it a chance if you can get through it. I would say it's worth it, like the further you get into it, and like for the understanding of like the characters and the story and stuff. So
and Jedi and the Force in general. Rebels goes into depth into Jedi and the Force unlike anything else Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they could use the Force more.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Clone Wars, Gio?
No, I didn't really watch that. I mean, I watched like the first couple episodes, and I mentioned I watched the movie, the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I would say
that's about it.
a cool thing I even did with the Clone Wars, like towards the end, like with the newest season, there's like I looked up like a time order for the last few episodes that like connects with the Revenge of the Sith movie. So I watched a little bit of the Clone Wars movie and then went into, or the Clone Wars show, some of the episodes, and then went into the movie where it told me to go into the movie at like a certain time, because it would actually like connect. So that was a cool experience. I didn't really get to experience that before with originally watching the movies, but it was a little seamless. Like Clone Wars is a little different, but it was a cool experience to see like things happening in like real time between the movie and the last few episodes of the Clone Wars. So that was
yeah, they kind of enhance each other.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. I would actually say to start at least with the main arcs of the Clone Wars, because then that continues on to Rebels. Like obviously the Rebel characters, like the main Ghost crew, aren't in Clone Wars, so that doesn't. But some of the others, like Ahsoka and Maul, like that continues from Clone Wars to Rebels, and so you get more appreciation what happens in Rebels if you watch their arcs in Clone Wars.
Okay,
I agree.
Yeah.
And actually, Andor and Rebels complement each other, even though the tones are very different. Very different.
Yeah.
But there's actually complement, and even with Mon Mothma's appearance in both, they actually Andor sets it up nicely that it doesn't contradict and it actually enhances Rebels.
Yeah, and they're happening at the same time too. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Saul Guerrero too is in there.
Saul Guerrero, yep.
Oh, Saw Gerrera's through everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy where he shows up. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll start watching those then soon.
Oh, Gio, what I did was I started out just watching all the battle scenes on YouTube first.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then what happened was I was like, then I had to know what caused all those things. That's when I went back and watched everything else.
Oh, okay.
There's some pretty crazy battle scenes with them.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty
Clone
intense,
Wars.
and pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was it for the Keep Gift or Destroy. So if you're a channel member, you want to submit your own Keep Gift or Destroy, I'll show it on Figures Talk. I know Brick submitted one last week, and this is Eddie's. And Brick actually submitted a couple of new ones too. But if there's some other who wants to submit, just message me in the what the hell's going on over here? The private or the group chat in the Instagram for the channel members, and then we'll do them here. So that's it for that. I mean, technically, I have another one of these. But it's up to you guys if you want to do another one, or I can save it for the next time. Know thy fellow collector. I have one left, or we can just save it for next time. But it's up to you guys.
I say next time. I have to wake up early for a blood draw.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm down, but I mean, if everyone else is ready to head out, then we'll save it next time.
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to do it, and then Valkyrie.
Everybody else wants to suck.
Wow. I'm good either way.
I'm kind of tired. I've been up since like 5 a.m. for work, so I got Masamanos tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And then I have to work. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So
he does too.
We'll save it. Oh, that's right. We'll save it for next time then. All right. So let's. So again, thank you guys for joining in here tonight on Figures Talk. And let's plug some of your stuff here. So let's see. Let's start with Mr. 1 Adam 12. Adam, what are you guys doing on?
Tune in tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Pacific Time, and check your local listings and channels for other times. On 16 Fix channel, I'll be on with Marco, and it's Jose Plus, of course, is the moderator. Reverse Zio and I are going to be guests. Eddie Money Mendez is going to be guest judge, and Uncommon Ty, Uncommon Flex, is that his name? He's the other judge. Yep, for Masamanos King Shark Tank. Zio and I are going to be giving our pitches for kind of like the fantasy figure, our fantasy figures that we would like to see produced. So it should be fun. So I got that tomorrow morning, and then at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be on Bugle 6 with Brick and Flavio. So
nice.
Doing double duty tomorrow, and I got to work in between. So
Damn.
I'll be drinking coffee all day.
Busy guy. Well, Adam, like always, thank you so much for joining us here again. Always a pleasure to have you, and all you guys as well. But next one is Mr. Made
Gio,
Media.
I just want to give you a shout out. First of all, thanks for everything you do in our panel. But you really take care of your Canon Council and your Canon Matrix members. I know you went on and you secured an Artisan Obi Wan and offered it to Canon Matrix members if they weren't able to get it. So that says a lot about you, and that's thank you for taking care of your members like that. So if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. All right, go subscribe. Click that like button.
Subscribe to the goat.
Oh yeah, well thank you so much. So I'm gonna cancel it tomorrow morning. So channel members, if you guys don't want that Artisan Obi, let me know.
Hurry the hell up!
Oof, tempting. Tempting.
All right. So the next one is Mr. Made Media himself, 5526. Eddie. So,
wow.
What do you got going on today?
It's gonna be. That's what it is now. 55-26, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, like Adam said, I'll be on Más o Menos, my first debut. You know, known Marco and Jose for a while now, and they barely invited me on. So you know, that is what it is. But it's cool. So I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like episode 100.
And then Tuesday I'll be on CW. I've been busy with work, so I haven't been on the last couple episodes, but I should be on this Tuesday. And then whenever the next this next show is, if it's Friday, Sunday, whatever we're doing, I should be here. What's next weekend?
That's Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
I think I'll be here. Well, either way, Friday I'd be here. So,
yeah, I'm thinking Friday.
Yeah, good stream. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, you know, Adam's right, dude. You're really awesome, Gio. So appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So again, thank you so much, Eddie, for joining us, and Mr. X-Man Supreme, Mr. Dave.
Well, yes. Right.
I thought it was like this. Dude. I thought that was the.
No, because I'm not that much of a degenerate.
Wow. You know. Opinion, you know.
You know, DX is cool. DX is cool.
I just saw the hungry in there. I just saw that right now.
But yeah, because I had to eat while I was on stream because I just got off work and I didn't have a chance. But yes, it's I got nothing coming up. I don't know what's going on next weekend. I might be here. We'll see. I've been working a lot, and it's all weekend, so we'll see what happens. But as always, it's always a good time with all of you guys, even the degenerates.
Wow.
Is that code for something I should know about?
Wow.
No, it's just Eddie.
You got
and
are we going
It's a wrestling term, Robert.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
We going down? Where are we going? What the hell did you say?
Okay, I don't know about the sports and stuff in the lingo. Okay.
But it's good to see you guys. I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to get to know y'all over the last few months, and streaming with each of you guys has always been a good time. My twin there, Yomo. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
And Gio, even though you don't drink near enough.
Wow.
Damn.
That's the last
this is one of my favorite shows, to be honest, man. I love coming over here, and your shit's really cool. So thank you for setting all that up, and I want to echo what Adam said about the whole Kenobi thing, because that's just cool, helping everybody out. That's awesome. It's great when anyone gets a chance to do that and jumps on it, and that's really cool. So
yeah. Thank you so much, Dave. Like always, appreciate it. Let's see. S-Beam says, great stream. Later, y'all. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Mr. S-Beam. Enjoy your weekend.
S-Beam.
Later, Beam.
He's using the little Val Kilmer emoji there. Channel members. There you go. And then we have Mr. Feel the Burn, who's been busy this weekend.
Yeah.
So,
if you guys haven't had a chance to catch Copper Drop yesterday, go watch the replay of that, and then tomorrow I will be back on here with Gio and everyone to do the Jim Carrey tier list. So that should be fun. Although I'm going to be pissed if I don't see Living Color on there. I'm letting you know that right now.
It's just going to be movies.
Somewhere on there.
It's just going to be movies, so.
Let me tell you
something. You should do all TV and movies. But anyways, that's
maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
It's just going to be movies, so you know that straight up. But
yeah, but I'll be back here tomorrow. So yeah, and then probably will be back here on Friday. So yeah, I think I found my groove with Fridays now. So if I act a little extra funny, y'all understand.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
right.
And Robert was on. He did a good job in Copper Drop, but he had my back when they talked about Massimino. So I appreciate that, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
You know,
Thank you.
I like to help out my friends and see
There you
y'all.
go.
Y'all welcome me with open arms, and y'all didn't care what I am, and you just saw me as a collector, and I really appreciate that, y'all. Because I'm sure there's not many people who would, accept me, whatever. But I'm glad that everybody I've been talking to has been nice and kind and just straight up cool. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Blessings. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, Robert. Thank you.
You the man, Robert. Thank you.
I don't accept your inability to write.
Yeah, that's still an issue. That's still an issue.
You know what? I'm paranoid.
Next time, get if you need to get a feathered pen, get something to write with.
Typewriter. Yeah.
This is a new game we're playing.
We're-
Make it clear next time. The rules.
Writing every night.
You know you gotta write.
Get a pad of paper and a pen.
Oh man.
Damn, I'll send you a damn paper and pen, Robert.
I got paper and pen. I just need you to make notes. I just need you to make some damn notes, please. Just
Dry erase board.
All right.
Get a quill and an ink pot.
Well, thank you, Robert, as always. Thank you so much. And then I'll see you tomorrow.
Dearest Gio,
See you tomorrow on
my amount.
Mr. Feezy.
Bring no bad.
Yes, sir. Yes. I on a 4th, 5th, what everyone's saying. Props and much respect to you, Gio, for putting in the work that you do for your memberships, man. I said this before, and I still hold to it. Your memberships, like the membership that you offer, and the amount of work that you put into it, and what you do, the stories, and this whole like the Matrix whole aspect of it, that takes time. Just doing streams as it is, right? It takes a good amount of time to prep for it, but you go above and beyond. So I just want to, give you props for doing that, man, because I don't think anyone goes to that much length, work, and effort to for their members. So yeah, much appreciated for doing that. So yeah, just echo everybody else's, and then also so I don't have anything scheduled at the moment, but Hot Talk episode 19, I think the next one is on the list. That's looking to be either tomorrow, Saturday, what is this, 5/17, or Sunday. It's kind of one of those last minute type of thing, so just keep it locked on my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, obviously you can subscribe to get notifications, and I'll try to remember to put a post on my social media, Instagram, Facebook, like a reel or a story or something like that, to let you guys know when that's going to take place. So I'm trying to still figure out what time that's going to be, so I haven't decided yet, but that's going to come up probably sometime this weekend, so keep it locked. And aside from that, I still got to work on editing the Sinners video that we did, the pre-record that you and I did, Gio. I know I'm still working on it, so that's on my Feezy's media channel. No, it's separate from my Feezy's Figures channel, so that'll be coming up. Look for that. So I got to work on that. But yeah, just again to echo what X-Men was saying, and Eddie and Robert and everyone else, this is always a good time. I appreciate coming on here. Thanks for having me, Gio, and I will be, as far as I know, I'll be on next Friday if you are having it on Friday. But yeah, this is fun, man. I appreciate you guys, and always look forward to this every week. So it's a good time. So thanks for having me. Hopefully you'll have a good rest of the weekend.
Thank you. You too, Feezy. Appreciate your time and for joining us here as always. So thank you so much. And I know you haven't been able to do Figures Talk because of the Sunday thing, but now that it's Friday, we can have you on here all the time. So thank you. Lou says, always a good time. Thanks, guys. Have a good one, y'all. And then a bunch of little Freddy, Anakins, and Val Kilmer's emojis. So ILC honorable mention, says Mr. SB. And then Valkyrie what do you have going on?
Let's see here. Aside from being like swamped and buried at work, just my usual Instagram at Valkyrie.Magnus. I'm always like coming up with new stuff. Like I just finally completed my Justice League set, so I'm just happy about that. And I've got to take pictures of more of my figures that I've received recently. I'm excited about that, so just be on the lookout. Hopefully you like my pictures. Also, just want to say, I just love being on this this group. This is an awesome awesome show. I actually look forward every like during the week, like Monday morning. I'm already thinking about Friday here.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I always have a good time here. I get some good laughs. You guys are awesome. You guys are great, and I always can't wait till the next stream.
Nice. Well,
Amen.
thank you, Robert. Thank you so much.
One more thing. Sorry. And I'm glad to finally stream with Yomo this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Finally.
Mr. Yomo.
Yomo.
Good to finally meet you outside the chat, Yomo.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to finally meet a lot of you guys. Been wanting to stream with you guys for a little while, so it's definitely been fun and a pleasure to meet you guys.
And speaking of Yomo,
yeah, not a whole lot going on. Mainly just the shorts. Sometimes I might throw up a stream of me just messing around on Marvel Rivals. That's the only game I'm really messing around with at the moment. So
My buddy.
yeah, that's where I'm at as far as games, at least where I can when I have the time to, and everything's settled down, I'm done with work, the baby's asleep, I'll do that, and then other than that, I'll be in chat. I've been doing shorts. I've been doing mainly some of just the big figure announcements as far as shorts. I've been behind on a lot of figure announcements lately, but yeah, I try to get them out when I can. Lately I've just been tired and just busy, so but yeah, other than that, you'll mostly see me in chat. I'm usually just about everywhere. Whoever's streaming, I'm usually trying to tune in or at least watch the replay, and I'm always here watching, so I appreciate you having me on, and everybody touched on it, but yeah, man, you're creative as hell. I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure with being on with you, and the community that you've put together here with your subscribers and members and everything like that. So and dude, you're awesome, Gio, so I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, don't really have a whole lot going on. I actually won a giveaway. I feel like I haven't won in a while, but I actually got lucky tonight. The Yomo juice.
It's been a week, guys. So
Save some for the rest of us. I know.
The Yomo juice kicked in. It is empty for the night, but yeah, I appreciate you having me on, and like I said, it's been a pleasure being able to finally stream with you guys. Robert, I think this is the first time I actually streamed with Adam. Adam's been on for a while, and I think I just missed him the last.
Yeah, it's first time you and I have streamed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was out the last one I was on.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
I just missed him, and then Feezy and also Valkyrie. You guys are awesome, and glad to finally meet you guys. And Eddie and Dave, you guys are awesome, and yeah, just happy to be here with you guys and share the experience. So thank you so much.
But I'll tell you what, Yomo, next time we see each other, you're gonna come with me to some of the casinos in Vegas, and we're gonna play slots. Because I know that your luck winning these things is gonna rub off. And
hopefully it rubs off. Hopefully it rubs off with that. So far, it's just been figures. Unfortunately, I've tried my luck with the lottery and shit, but no luck so far with that. But
yeah,
I'll let you know.
Scratch off.
See, all this rub off talk. Now I'm assured that that's what the Yomo juice is. Now
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you watched live or in the replay, thank you so very much. As always, appreciate your, joining us here, and the panel, the Canon Council. Always appreciate your time as well. So, thank you so very much. I'll leave you guys with this. But tomorrow, the Met Report, 12:35 p.m. PST, with Feel the Burn, Jim Collector, and Blue Tattoo. So I'll be doing that. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, más o menos, Adam will be there, Zio, and Eddie, and of course, Jose and Marco, and Mr. Ty, I believe, right? You guys said Ty will be there. So that's tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. So thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you guys next time, or tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. So have a good night.
Have a good one.
Bye. Take care.
Care all.
Have a good one, guys.
Ignorance is bliss.